Hello everybody, what's up? All right, so sorry for the delay. Had some issues. Apparently what I downloaded last night was not Wuthering Wave, but it was just a launcher, and then I tried downloading the game. Oh god, why am I like this? I tried downloading the game, and then I got stuck in an infinite loop of like update after update after update. Yeah, it was like we're just not gonna play it. We're just not gonna play it because it's a disaster. I only got to like 30% download. We're just gonna yap, which is what we do best anyway. You guys like watching us yap. You don't really like watching us play anyway. Surely. And Captain Cabinets can, let me know all about the gacha drama that there is. I've seen a little bit about the Wuthering Waves, but that's kind of what I want to ask her about. And also, I've got a new video on my channel. It just was released an hour ago. Like, literally, I hopped from the video into this live stream. I don't know why the raid didn't work. But make sure to go give it a view, give it a like, because there's some Niji sisters that are already disliking it, even though the thumbnail is literally something he said, like... Okay. I'm just gonna tell her that I'm ready. There's also like a crazy situation that happened. I don't know, maybe I could speak about it quickly. Or save it for another day. But there's like somebody that heard a very creepy voice. Okay, I'll just do it now. So there's actually this Niji Sanji liver called Sara Hoshikawa. This situation like really creeps me out. And she heard a mysterious creepy voice onto her stream. And at first, everybody thought this was a male voice, or they were like, oh, this is to cover up a male voice or to cover up your boyfriend's voice. And they were really upset at her. She got some mean comment. She got some unicorns very angry. But then when you took a look at the VOD, you saw that some comments were pointing out, holy shit, there's a really creepy sound at this timestamp. Yeah, and then later on, Sarah goes and checks the VOD herself. And she hears like this groan. I'm gonna play the clip.
Nice.
Did you guys hear it?
Nice.
It played again. So anyway, she muted that part of the VOD because it distressed some people. Somebody else posted it, which is why we have that here. So apparently she was watching Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, she was doing a watch-along when this happened. And some of her viewers described the noise as Rika from Jujutsu Kaisen. It's so funny. Do you get Rika? It's like the spirit that Yuta is linked to. She's like this creepy fucking demon curse spirit. I heard, but I really think it's just her own voice whistling after laughing so hard. Yeah, I saw some people in my Discord say that maybe it's like a window groan or something. Somebody else said that like maybe she's got somebody living in her attic or like a man living in her walls. Like recently there was an article that came out about this situation happening. It could very well happen. I mean, there was a girl that found a fucking dude underneath her bed in her hotel room in Japan. I thought it sounded like a tiny electric motor like those in Toy Car. It sounds like fly wings. It sounds like a groan, but anyway, like when Sarah So Sarah made somebody made a transcript of one of her stream. Let me just grab it. And they basically she describes what happened when she noticed it. And it's like she's like she freaked out. I imagine if I listened to this after I finished my Resident Evil 2nd like playthrough the other day, I would have panicked so much. So it's like a rough translation, but she says a few nights ago, after I took a bath, I went to dry myself, and usually do it while looking on my smartphone. And then I look at the comment section of my Jujutsu Kaisen watch along stream, and I saw a timestamp saying, "What sound is this?" And I was wondering what sound it is, so I clicked on it. And then I heard something really bad. It was so bad I stopped the video in like 0.1 second. This is a sound that would not ever be heard in this house where I'm living alone, I thought. So I just sent a message to someone at the top of my line chat history. It was Furin. If you can't listen to this, you don't have to, but some weird sound popped up on my VOD, I told her. At first she said, "What's this? Paranormal activity?" Lol. Then a few minutes later, she replied with, "Hoshikawa, this is bad." Then I called her and asked what should I do because I was so scared. Then Furin said, "You can come to my house," even though it was late at night. So I went to her home in a fury. She describes how she didn't even dry her hair properly, was still wet and stuff. Like, that's how rushed she was and panicked. And in the cab, she asked the cab if she never chats in the cab, she says. But she asked, "Driver-san, could we have a conversation if you don't mind?" And he was like, "Sure." And she told him about what happened. She says the driver was really cute, though. Wait, let me prepare myself first, they said. It was the first time for me. I almost cried the whole time. Even when I arrived at Furin's home, it was probably her first time seeing me like that. I just clung to Furin's leg because I was so scared. She was so kind. She kept telling me that I could stay at her home. But Furin also had something to do the next day, so when it was time to go to bed, it'd be awkward if I just kept sitting there on her chair, so I frantically tried to find the next friend that I can call. I tried to call a lot of people, but the only one who was still awake at the time in the middle of the night, by the way, was Azumi-san from VSPO. So I told Azumi, "Hey, let's go to a karaoke now. I'm serious." So yeah, we went to a karaoke and I killed some time there. Because I think karaoke's in Japan are open like till very late in the little hours of the night. I tried to call a lot of people, but sorry, I read that. But during the time I waited for her in front of the karaoke, I was acting really strangely. I even realized it myself. I was looking around like crazy, scared of something. I mean, it was in the middle of the night. There was police officers and others wandering around. They were just glancing at me, but they didn't really talk to me or anything, even though I wanted to. I might look suspicious, but I'm not. I'm just scared of being alone right now. Please talk to me. So yeah, I went to the karaoke with Asumi, and she offered to sing with me. I didn't need it though. I didn't need a kiss from her, but I'll cheer you up, she said, and she's a good person. Her chat asked, "Why didn't you rely on your mom though?" And she said she didn't want to worry her mom and generally doesn't want to worry her family with troubling stuff like that. So she waited until the morning when everybody was already awake to go home to my parents' house. And yeah, I didn't sleep the whole time. You guys also know what the most prominent horror streamer in Nijisanji is, right? Mashiro-san. So after I messaged Furen, I also sent him the file. "Can you please look at this?" And I also messaged Nagao because he also had the same problem of having weird sounds on his stream. Yeah, what the fuck is going on with Nijisanji and paranormal activities? I asked him what should I do, and Nagao, having experienced it himself, was amazed. He helped me out that night, introduced me to someone he relied on when something similar happened to him. So I asked that person for a favor, and as I wrote on Twitter, they performed a purification ritual just to be safe. A few days later, I also met Sachu, which is Kagami Hayato, which is actually the guy I just made a video about. Apparently he's pretty strong against such things, so I don't remember the exact words, but I told him about what happened, and apparently the ghost can fight back or something, he said. So he gave me a small charm that could help to protect me against it. "If you bring this with you, it should be fine, I believe," he said, so I took it with me. Each of them brought me peace of mind, and I'm really grateful to all of them. I'm so glad I joined Nijisanji, so many people that I can rely on. the Repo collab we did back then was the very first stream after that incident, and even during the Repo collab, I didn't want to go home. I was wondering what to do right up until the last minute. But we all had gone through the trouble of coordinating our schedule, so I wanted to do it. I thought I'd be okay and start streaming, but I didn't even set a title. I didn't notice. I think I streamed the report without a title, and now that I think about it, maybe I wasn't okay at the time. And the reason why the Repo Collab VOD became private is because connection problem, the stream also dropped for a moment. And because of the timing, it was so scary because I suddenly felt all alone again, so I cried my eyes out. In that crying state, I blurted out fragments of what happened, and I thought, as an influencer, I should tell everyone in a calmer state, so I made the VOD private. But I'm sorry. But right now it's all okay. I can now sit in front of this PC without my resistance or whatever. It's like one of those Japanese horror game like Parasocial. So she also released a statement on Twitter, and I saw this last night. It had like 21 million views, and it mentioned a voice. I was like, this is for sure something with a male voice, but now with the context, it seems like, I don't know, it could be her laugh cut by distorted noise cancellation or paranormal activity, as she says, if you believe in that, or something else. So here she says, report. In the previous simultaneous watch stream, there was some audio I don't remember recording. I asked various people for help, and just to be safe, I had a purification done too, and now the relevant part of the archive has been muted. Sorry to everyone I scared. Hoshikawa was really scared too, but I'll switch gears and keep streaming fun from now on. Like, a lot of people were making fun of her before, or they were like, male voice. And then after they heard the clip that I just showed, everybody was freaked out. Really, interesting situation. The voice overlaps nearly a nearby TV or a ghost. Dude, that is fucking creepy. There's one thing that scares the shit out of me, it's ghosts. Okay, I'm gonna message Captain Cabinets to tell her I'm ready. I don't know how to do, like, she sent me a video ninja thing, but I think I'll just use a Fujitech on my side because I don't have that set up. I never bothered to set that up, but apparently it's really good for collabs. Yeah, we should change the game directory, by the way, because we're not playing it finally. My mom freaked out once thinking there was a ghost. It was just a fly stuck in a plastic bag that was making noise. Oh god. I remember once I um I remember once I like opened the door and my dog like ran outside barking at the night. It was like in the middle of the night. And I was so scared. I was like, what the fuck is he barking at? Like you can sort of recognize the different motives behind your dog bark. Yeah, Japanese ghosts in particular are terrifying. I think when I was staying into that like bed and breakfast, um somebody told me about like a young guy or like a particular kind of ghost that only shows up in those places. And every time I went to the bathroom at night, it really freaked me out. Oh yeah, Yuriko, can you tell Spirit about this topic I covered so he can clip it for the highlight channel? No, I did not sleep with the ghost. Dude, thankfully I shared a room with Sayu and everybody else then. And like the entire place was packed with people. The room opposite of us, there was like 5 girls in that room that were celebrating some kind of birthday. After my grandma passed away, there was some writing with incense ashes. It was crazy. Well, maybe your grandma was watching over you. Oh, sent you emotes in chat. Like, even if it's like a nice spirit, I'd still be freaked out. I always tell them, like, please, spirit, even if you're like a good one, like, don't show up. You're gonna scare the fuck out of me. Like, just stay hidden. Even, but I like you. No disrespect, though. Like, just watch over me from afar. I don't know what's the most famous French Canadian ghost. Maybe it's just a curse spirit, like in JJK. But some people really do believe in incense and stuff, or I don't know, like burning candles. They say it's about intentions. Well, my aunt did say that, like, she used to always like smoke cigars with her husband, like my uncle. And like it was like their time at night where they relaxed and spoke about things. And they smoked a cigar on the veranda. And like after he passed away, like she she believes that he like tried to give her a signal through it's like a cigar fridge or whatever, like a cigar container. It's like an electronic, and apparently ghosts can like temper with electronical stuff because it's energy or something. There's like a reason for that. Oh, it's a humidifier for the cigars. Stop. Shut up. That actually happened. Once I worked late alone when a tool came flying off a shelf across the room and almost hit me. I got out fast and never worked late or alone again. How? Like across the room? Like it didn't just fall off. We live with a ghost in my family house. Sometimes they move things late at night and I stare at it until it stops. People need to sleep, you know? That would make me freak the fuck out.
This is just for the visual.
Hello.
Hello?
How's it going?
Hi, bro. I am such like an aunt. I don't know how to do anything. I'm so sorry. I'm like
It's okay, me too. Oh, is the VOD thing working? The VOD Ninja? Why is it a black screen? Was I supposed to put on my green screen?
if
Is this
you
normal?
have your if you I don't know how you have your OBS set up, but for me, mine's transparent in capture, but like my background's green, so it can be chroma keyed out.
Oh. Well, the thing is, if I do that, now then there's a green outline. Mine is
Oh.
just transparent on my screen. Yeah, I never used like VOD Ninja, but I feel like there's a way to remove the background. I just don't know how.
Oh. I'm okay. I have no idea. I'm
Me
like silly.
neither.
I've just always chroma keyed on VOD Ninja. I'm
Shit.
any tech support in chat? Yo, does it wait, is it
I just have your Fuji for now.
that's okay. That's chilling.
We were talking
I'm
about ghost stories. You ever had any paranormal activity? Did you ever witness any?
ghost stories. I've never had a paranormal like experience, but I live near like a bunch of castles, and apparently they're meant to be
Ooh.
like genuinely like kind of spooky.
Ooh, castles. That's cool. That's one
Yeah.
that's my future house. But not haunted.
Not the haunted one, the nice ones. The
Yeah, the
nice
nice
ones.
ones. I generally would get spooked by like any ghost stuff.
Bro, no, like it would freak me out too. Like I can't do. I'm actually okay with like the spooky and the horror. Like that's fine, but I don't know about living in something that's haunted. I feel
Oh
like it
my
would freak
god.
out people that would want to visit. Like imagine you run up to your friend, they're like, "Yeah, I just like got like a haunted house and I live in it now." Allegedly. It's like, I don't know, would you even turn up?
Never. That's like the intro of a horror movie. We know how these end up.
Someone's dying in the first 5
Mhm.
minutes. That's it. Move in and there's like an immediate problem. All right. Let me get my light switched on by itself when I went to have a shower just an hour ago. Okay, burn the whole house down.
Yeah.
Burn everything.
Yeah, you're cooked.
Let me
Yeah, you're
send
cooked.
you the collab invite. I'm literally such an unk. I feel I'm so old. I'm so
Same.
old.
I
Okay,
mean, I
let me
didn't even manage to download like Wuthering Wave properly, so we'll
That's
have to
it. Blame
redo this
your own
another
words.
day. Dude, it was like 144 gigs download that I needed to do. But like,
Holy, is that
yeah,
how big the game is now?
like
Oh my god.
I downloaded something last night and I left my computer on. I was like, whatever, I'll leave it running. So I'm
Yeah.
ready for today, but I guess I just downloaded the launcher because
Oh my god. Yeah,
there
no,
was
that's
still so much to do.
like these are supposed to be like mobile games, right? Like they're supposed to
Yeah,
be mobile
how?
games. They're supposed to be, small and compact because like most phones ship with like what 250 gigabytes of space is like the standard or 256, and these games now take up like 70 like off rip.
Yeah,
Like I
no,
don't know
but
how the
I
games.
don't know because my phone's always out of room too. But when I was in Japan, like in the stations, like in the subways, you have like network there, and everybody was like doing their dailies or like waiting in line and stuff. So they do play it on their mobile.
Mhm. Yeah, like it's like it works, but I just don't know how because they just take so much space. Like if you have
Yeah.
two of these games, like you're already cooked.
Mm-hmm.
Like you were already just dead ass cooked already. So it's like, oh well, shit. You want 50% empty space on primary drive on Windows. Oh wait, really? I guess that makes sense. Like that's the rule, right? You don't really want to install stuff on your drive that you have Windows on. You should keep that like free, apparently. I don't know.
Ooh, we're
Everything.
making our chat kiss.
Oh, yippee! Is it working? Oh my god, yippee!
I think
Do
it's
you know what I hate
working.
the most? Like, stream together stuff on Twitch sucks because it only works on Chrome or Firefox. So I have to like I use Opera for like everything. Then it's
Really?
like, okay, now I have to load up two browsers to make my PC blow up.
Oh, all of your data is being sent to the Chinese government if you're using Opera. I only
Oh
use
no!
Opera for my yaoi, so I like traumatize them instead. It's like, haha.
Infiltrate the Chinese government with yaoi to force it.
Yeah. You're trying to get my data. Sucks for you.
Look at some hot men kissing. That's what I'm gonna do with everyone. Hot men kissing. No, it's great. But listen, I play too many gacha games. The Chinese government has all my information at this point anyway. They know where I live, my home address, they know everything I say. So it's I don't know. I'm already cooked. Opera GX is kind of doo-doo. Okay, listen, man. Hey. Don't hate the play, hate the game. I always use Opera for anything less than wholesome. My god. Bunch of gooners. Absolute bunch of gooners. One horror story I had is I remember hearing someone calling my name, but I was home alone. Okay, yeah, burn the house down. No, 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 burn the house down. That's not it.
Yeah, you're gonna die soon. In Minecraft, in Minecraft.
In Minecraft, not real life, never, no.
So, I saw this tweet about like Wuthering Wave issuing some kind of apology statement thingy. Is there more gotcha drama as usual?
What tweet in particular?
Wait, I have this in my bookmarks.
I love Twitter. Oh my, I'm so horrifically like addicted to Twitter. It's really bad.
Yeah,
Like
me
it used
too.
to be me. It used to be Reddit a number of years ago. I would always like browse Reddit for stuff, but now I just like I wake up, the first thing I do is check my phone and check Twitter. It's so bad.
I know. Like, here, I sent you the tweet. I'd actually uninstalled Twitter from my phone, and I realized how many times, like, my fingers were just automatically doing the movements to open the app, and then I couldn't find it, so I was like, oh, okay, then I'll just put the phone down,
Oh,
I have nothing to do. But usually that would
yeah.
turn into, like, you scroll. It's so addicting.
Dude, it's really bad. Like it's probably one of the most engaging platforms, but blame that because you can make money off Twitter now. And lots of people make actually like hundreds of dollars, even thousands every month by tweeting. So now everyone's forced to make the most engagement bait ever. So like, and I keep getting fooled by it every time. It's like,
Yeah,
oh
I
yeah,
got
okay.
like permanently banned from Twitter monetization like, for no reason. They have this stupid. I like was doing so well. I try to subscribe, like enable my subscriptions, and it just paused.
Mhm.
Like it suspended my entire monetization. And then when
What?
I appealed, they were saying that I like platform manipulated and spammed. I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean?
You spam? Did they give like? Did they show you examples, or were they just
No,
like,
no.
oh, what?
Yeah, and they're being super
Ew.
unhelpful. It's just like bot replies, automatic replies, it's like AI flagging. And then I look, and apparently, this guy Nikita, he made a few tweets the other day saying that they're cracking down on like bots and stuff. And because of that, I did more research online. There's a bunch of people that are being like unfairly banned because
Yeah.
they're like the AI thinks that they're botting. It's like, I'm not botting. I just all of the tweets that I make, they take so long to make because I'm researching them, I'm translating them,
Yeah.
I'm bringing them to another audience. It's like it sucks because there's so much dog shit on this platform, and I actually take the time to like do good stuff, like good
Yeah.
unique tweets,
Mm.
and I just fuck.
But that doesn't make any sense. Like you take time to be very intentional with your tweets,
Yeah,
and then like spamming. You must be a bot. It must be spam. That doesn't make any sense.
it's
I
just
wonder
fucking clankers.
if VPNs when you use Twitter or anything like that.
Mm?
Do you use VPNs or anything like that when you use Twitter? Or like
Oh, I
I
do
don't know.
have
I'm
a
trying.
VPN that does turn on from time to time. Do you think that's it?
I don't know because that's what I'm thinking. Like, because I'm worried about that too. Because I live in the UK and I have
Ah,
to use a VPN for like everything.
you do?
And oh my god, yeah. These days, there are so many sites right now in the UK where if you use them, it's like you have to give your real identification, otherwise they won't let you use it. Like for example, when I'm streaming, people can't send me IMGA links because it's banned in the UK. I have to give my
What?
ID. Yes! I have to give them my ID so that they will let me look at IMGA. So like every time I'm like I can't read what people send me. It's so bad.
But the VPN gets you past that.
Yeah, the VPN gets me past that. Then it's fine. But apparently they're thinking about making like a second law that makes it illegal to use VPNs as well, which is crazy. That would be insane. So that you're forced to do it.
Rima isn't a bot, but we haven't seen her self capture yet. Hey, listen up. Somebody that reminds me of a tweet I saw that was like, "What makes us human?" And then somebody replied, "The ability to select all the streets with like a walking passage on it." Like they make you do these
Yeah,
catch.
yeah. Oh my god. Like I think captures are like a scam. I get them wrong every time.
Me
Or like you do the
too.
ones like it's like click the bus or the click the one that's like the bike. And it's like, okay, are we counting the person's foot that's
I
on the bike,
know.
not the bike, or
Me
like not?
too.
Like
Like
what
I
we
overthink them. Yeah, and then fail. Oh, yeah.
it's like it doesn't make sense. Like it's so confused, and then I feel like an idiot, a moron.
Mhm.
Like, oh my god. I know there was that like web game, like the capture web game where like kids tried to solve this capture and it was like silly tests or whatever. Wait, maybe I could try to find it. Yo, chat, do you have that link? Do you remember? I did it like a couple months ago. That might be funny for you to do at a certain point. The capture mini game. Wait, what was it called? What was it called? What was it called? Hang on. Capture. Whatever. The capture game? No, what was it? Oh my god, I'm not a robot. Oh no, it was this. Oh my god, it was one of these. I'm gonna put it in Twitch chat, but like you should try that out at some point. It's just like you
It's
just
a
have to
captcha
solve
game?
various captures. Yes, you just have to
Oh
solve
my
various different
god.
difficulties of captures.
No
It's
shot.
yeah, you should try that at some point.
Okay, I will. That's a rage bait game, that's for sure.
Yes, 100%. But I found the tweet I was looking for. You were talking about the
Yeah, I
wooer
sent it to
apology.
you.
Yeah. Um, it's a bit of an interesting one. I'm gonna send you a link. Um, this all started over artwork. This all started over Yuri. I
Oh,
don't
I
know
love
your
Yuri.
opinions on Yuri. You oh okay great. Oh, this is gonna be amazing then. This is gonna be amazing. uh
Oh.
yeah. So the way that this whole thing started, so Wuthering Waves has a pretty big community these days, but there is a small subsection of the Wuthering Waves community on Twitter that label themselves under the group name Gacha Grail. It's called the Gacha Grail, and in this group, quite a few of them have some particular views. They think that the main MC of the game, Rover, obviously he could be male or female, but it is a self insert character. And they fully believe that only Rover, the MC, should get with the wives of the game. Right? Not yet, like
Oh, so it's the Yumi shippers. Like the
yes.
self-insert shippers. Oh my
Yes.
god, they're always the worst kind in
Exactly.
every fandom.
No, exactly. So they believe only the rover, specifically the male rover, can be shipped with any of these wives. Okay, they can't be shipped with each other. No, absolutely zero shipping with any men characters. But that's all it should be, and they get really, really mad about it. Like anytime people tweet out some like fun Yuri fan art, or even just like two female characters together, like in the post that I sent,
Yeah, this
like you
is
have on the left the top
mhm.
one is Sigrika, the orange haired, and on the right is Denia. Like,
Okay.
they're just together. They're not even
Yeah.
doing anything.
Yeah, they're not even like doing anything.
They're not even doing anything. And these people get so mad that these females interact with each other in any particular way that someone went as far as to create email accounts pretending to be Kuro Games, the parent company of Wuthering Waves, and send false copyright DMCA claims to artists because they hate Yuri so much.
What?
Yes! They hate Yuri so much. They hate these people interacting. They got a bunch of this art taken down. And then, obviously, that looks terrible, right? And
Yeah.
everyone started to think, oh, see, this is proof. Kuro Games hates Yuri. They don't want to ship the women together. It's a Chinese game, it follows Chinese cultures. You're not allowed to do this, and Kuro proves that you're not allowed to like promote Yuri. And like the Gacha Grailers, I call them incels because I really do think they are a bunch of incels that just like hate this kind of stuff. We're just using this as a soundboard to say Kuro Games like just disproves this kind of thing. But it was found out that it was someone who was faking to be Kuro Games to do DMCA takedowns, and now
How
Kuro has
jobless.
responded. I literally. Oh,
Oh.
themselves shed art of them. Let's see.
So
Yeah,
now
no, like
oh, that's why they made a statement. Oh my god.
yep, and like taking legal action because obviously they've had their reputation been tarnished, especially, in the West by these people claiming that Kuro Games hates Yuri or hates female characters or like unfairly striking artists, and they're now taking like big legal action. And every single Gacha Grailer in that Twitter community who's like was a mod have their profiles privated now. They have their profiles
Good.
privated. They're all like shitting their pants, waiting to see
Shame them.
what is gonna happen. Yeah,
No,
it's
but I
bad.
mean,
That's
it literally like these big companies, they have investigators that get paid like big bucks. Like they have the money for it, especially if they're a gotcha game, to hire investigators that like their sole job is to find like bad actors worldwide. It doesn't matter if it's anonymous or whatever, they'll find you. They will literally
Yeah.
find you and then will sue you.
It's so bad, and, like, yeah, they just exist, but a lot of these gacha regulars are, like, people that make multiple accounts. Like, they have a really bad history of brigading people, like, oh my god,
Oh.
the gacha grail, hole goes so deep. It goes so unbelievably deep, like, it is a whole let me see, does Twitter community even exist anymore? Let me check. I can send it.
They're called the
Although, I don't
Gacha
recommend
Grail.
scrolling through it. Yeah, I don't recommend scrolling through it because they post
Okay.
sometimes crazy stuff. Let me find it. Uh, Yo, chat, does any of you have a link to the community or is it is it dead? Have they deleted it? I don't think they have.
That reminds me of like when people were mad at one character in Heated Rivalry because
Mhm.
he was like getting in the way of the people that would self-insert with another one of the characters. Like
Oh.
the audience, like the females, they believe that they have this love interest, and the character's like canon storyline was getting in the way of their love interest. Like
Of
people
the love
really
interest.
fight.
Oh god. It's so the shipping communities scare me. I'm gonna be
Yes.
honest.
They're
Shipping
insane.
a lot. And I'm always under the opinion of if it's not actually harming anyone, then it's whatever. Like I'm not gonna get involved. I'm not gonna really particularly get involved with it. Oh yeah, someone's linked it in the
Oh
chat. But
yeah, I
like I said,
saw it. The fuck. Spreading positivity is their caption too. Interesting. Yuri
spreading
Yaoi
positive.
posting is not allowed.
No, anything Yuri Yaoi, they'll say you're going to hell. You're going to hell and you are an awful person. Because they believe a lot of people their justification is that there are a lot of shippers in the Yuri Yaoi community, which is true to a certain extent.
Mhm.
Like try and put their headcanons as reality and they'll call other people bad things for it, right? Like, no, these two guys have to be together and just because that's what I
Yeah.
believe. You should all die. Obviously, that's bad,
Yeah.
right? That's crazy behavior. Like we don't approve of that. But they use it as an excuse to hate on everything Yuri and Yaoi or anything even remotely slightly a little bit gay. They just have the most repressed homophobia on the planet.
Gay. That's so funny. I mean, to be honest, the shipping wars do get crazy, but I think it's
Yeah.
funny because it's so unserious.
Legit. These are anime characters.
Yes, they're not even real. How can we be fighting about this?
Guess what? You can't fuck them. You'll never be able to fuck
Yeah,
them.
it gets really heated. Like no, but some people like they actually like start crying when they feel like their like favorite character ends up like with another person, especially if they feel like the characters has like has suffered a lot in their life and stuff. It's like it's not fucking
Yeah.
real, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, some people get really I think it's not necessarily an anime thing, but I think a lot of these communities, people just get so invested in the characters and
Yes.
personalities and stories that they feel everything about it.
Mhm.
It's like a part of them and they take everything so seriously, which is fine. I think there's nothing wrong in getting immersed in the community. I think
Mhm.
we've all been part of fandoms, right? That's totally fine, but some people take it really way too far. And now to the point, especially with this apology that Woowa did in
Mhm.
regards to what this wasn't us guys. These gacha grailers are so cope pilled and they're so dumb. They're now saying, "Oh, we didn't do it. These quote unquote Yuritards reported each other so they could look like victims." That's what they did. They reported themselves so they have something to say about us.
Of course.
That's the
Wow.
most thing I've ever seen. And there's one account in particular that everyone thinks is has he is he privated? Oh, this guy. Zico is a prolific like moron. This was obviously done by
Prolific
Yuri
moron.
yaoi artists to victimize themselves. Oh, he is. Hey, bro is a prolific fucking silly moron.
I
Like
love that.
it's just like yeah, these people did it to themselves. They want to be perpetual victims. Meanwhile, they get scared at women kissing. Like it's so weird, man.
Ooh.
How dare they? But no, he's I'll put the tweet in the chat, but it's like what are we doing? His PFP character was in a foursome with 3 women. Um well, if it's canon, it's fine, you
Wait,
know.
some people play as the male main character? That's a lame. I thought even guys
Wait,
picked a woman so you could stare like at a woman's backside the entire playthrough. Yo, picking the male main character, that is gay. Like
oh, wait, no, hold on, wait, no, oh no. I pick males. I
what
pick
the fuck?
males.
I play male. I'm so sorry. Look, I play male because I'm a girl. I wanted to stare at his behind. That's different.
I want to stare at his ass. Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to stare at his ass.
I feel like for a gacha game, I feel like the best female though, I think is like Trailblazer, like Stell in Honkai Star Rail. I actually think I would probably use Stell in HSR, but like Rover in Wuthering Waves just fits being male to me. And everyone started playing as female first because her design looked better. But then
Mhm.
everyone switched to male when the game started to becoming quote unquote Wuthering Wives, and people were talking about self-inserting in ships. Everyone then
Oh.
switched to playing like male. Well, like, 'cause at least a lot of people did anyway. Because
Oh,
of the whole
nothing wrong
self-insert.
with being gay, by the way, Chad. I'm into yaoi. But it's just
You
funny
just
because these guys, yeah, it kind of contradicts their mentality because they're against yaoi, but then they're picking a male character, is what I'm saying.
Listen, yaoi supremacy. It's okay.
Mhm.
Like this is a safe space for Yuri and yaoi enjoyers.
Mhm.
Okay, like it's you will push her, you will push her if you think it's bad. Um, but yeah, no, like it's Wuwa just definitely has like a subset of the community that's just like very toxic, and there seems to be drama like every week. Like Gacha Grail would be the kind of community where like content creators of like these gachas or even like people on Twitter would tweet about Wooa and gacha creators will post it in their groups and everyone will just brigade their
Oh,
tweets
they
immediately.
brigade. I fucking hate
Yeah.
groups like that.
Yeah, they would literally like brigade people and just say the worst
Jesus.
things.
Okay, they
Okay.
live on Twitter. They're literally Twitter crawlers.
No, legit, they do. They do. They do.
Oh, that's why
They're
my
not as
chat
bad as
said
they
like
used to be.
gacha drama was like really jobless.
Oh my god, don't get me started.
Is there any
Don't.
other gacha drama besides that
Oh,
like happening right
oh my
now?
god. Well, I mean, I feel I'm someone who I'm one of the content creators that I guess you could say like covers a lot of like drama in the gacha space. A lot of people don't like it because like you know drama content equals like slop or bad or whatever. But I
Mm.
cover it because I find it interesting. But there's always a problem. Somehow these dumbass anime games every single like week there seems to be a problem. Like just today there was drama in the Zenless Zone Zero community. They like announced some drip marketing for new characters and like a lot of the community is now like really upset that oh the characters don't look as good as they used to. It's losing its identity. The game's bad, and it's now being like astroturfed by a bunch of other communities. It's like
Oh god.
yeah. It's like the game's not as good as it used to be. We're all quitting. The game sucks now because these characters don't look good, and now just like a lot of infighting. It's just like every single week there's just like something stupid. Or like the other kind of drama, just content creators. Just content creators being silly, selling silly things about people, and then when the gacha games get boring, we just argue with each other apparently.
Wow, it's constant movement, I guess. People keep asking me to ask you about the Saint drama. What is that?
Oh, oh, oh god.
Oh no. Oh no.
Chad, how do we start this conversation?
Oh god.
Oh no. Oh no,
What
not
have
the
I
same.
done?
Oh no.
Is this the
It's
content creator drama you were talking about?
oh my god. You got 6 hours. Start from comply. We don't. Show the chair video. I feel like that whole drama was very, very long. I would say like it lasted like the core of it lasted like 2 weeks straight of a back and forth between like one content creator who's probably one of the biggest in the gacha space and like basically everybody else. Uh
Wow, he
basically
was
what it was.
1v9.
Yeah, he was 1v9ing and got massively looked like a total moron.
Of
But
course.
yeah.
You should never fight
It's a
multiple
whole saga.
people at the same time. You're just
He
gonna
still
look like
claims
the
he
bad
won.
guy.
Yeah, he still claims he won, but that's okay. We can let people live in delusions. That's fine.
Mm.
Step one of learning gacha games, the drama. Yeah, no, it's just a lot. Yeah, currently in a copyright lawsuit. That's probably like maybe one of the biggest takeaways is that currently there is a copyright like DMCA fair use like lawsuit kind of happening at the moment.
Oh god.
Um where Mr. Saint Tontus had one of his videos copyright struck by someone else, another content creator named Mr. Pokey, for including his video in it. And basically, it's got taken down and it's in a copyright claims at the moment. And it's being debated under fair use,
But was
which
it
is kind of a big
transformative?
deal. Well, that's the debate. That's the discussion of whether or not Saint's reaction is or isn't transformative. And if it does actually abide by fair use, I think it's going to be a pretty like hard case to prove that it's not fair use. But it's currently like ongoing. Arguably, it was a pretty weak react. Sure, you could say that, but I think I think it'd
Was
be pretty hard.
was he bad mouthing him? Is that why he copies stroke him?
Uh, in the react, yeah.
Oh,
There
okay,
was
that's
a
why.
bad mouthing going on. Yeah, but those content creators haven't gotten along for a long time.
Mm.
Like like a very, very, very long time. Like Saints made like, I don't know, 50 videos on Pokey, like shitting on him for the past year.
On what?
Like
Like you're not using the right build for this character or some shit?
honestly, almost kind of. That's
No,
the kind
I just
of
said something randomly that was stupid.
oh,
How am I
no,
right?
I'm not even kidding. Like, your take on gacha games. Your take on gacha systems,
Maybe
stuff
I
like
need to
that.
start doing videos like on Gacha. Like there seems to be a lot of drama there.
Oh my god, bro, that would be like, oh my god, that would be nuclear. Oh my, if we got a Rima video covering this whole saga, holy, bro, there's so much. It's so much. Like it's this whole drama spanned like over a year. It's kind of
Oh
wild.
god. What about the love and I'd like to do research on love and deep space. You know, I'd have to play the game for research purposes.
Yes, not because the men are hot, not because the
Yeah,
men are
no,
hot.
no, no,
No,
of
it's
course
not
not.
because
It's
no.
specifically for scientific reasons, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
and you
yeah,
know.
yeah, 100%. But bro, the lads, even the lads community have had like insane drama, like the past, like this week. Have you heard about it?
The what? Which community?
Love in Deep Space.
Oh
There's a
yeah,
drama
I thought they
happening right now.
wouldn't have drama there because you know it's
Oh
just everybody's too busy gooning.
no, I would argue that the Love in Deep Space community has like the most drama out of any of these games, but because it's like men gotcha, it doesn't get covered as much like in the
No
West.
way! I want to make a video on that.
I used to main that game and I used to post almost exclusively lads content on my channel like a year and a half ago. So I covered the drama and there was
Cool.
stuff like almost every other day of that community, specifically from CNs. Like, okay, it got to the point where like Silas first came out, right? Like,
Mhm.
we all know Silas, our big white-haired, red-eyed, absolute beauty.
Mm-mm-mm.
He came out and it was reaching its peak popularity, like in the CN community and in the CN space and whatever. And obviously, China's very, very strict when it comes to explicit content. They're
Yeah.
very strict when it comes to like goonability, and obviously, lads is bordering on that line of what's kind of acceptable, but they get away with it. My tinfoil hat thinking is that they make a lot of money and it's popular abroad, so they're less likely to get involved with it, the government. But that's tinfoil hat. But the general public of China started to get kind of mad. Specifically, a lot of the men were really upset that this game was popular. And there was a Chinese artist, like a rapper. I forgot his name, but he
Okay.
made a whole diss track against Love and Deep Space. Straight up diss track saying things like, "You're ruining women. This game ruins women. Think of the children," like kind of stuff. Like saying it's ruining the and it's and that it should be banned. And yeah, so bro made a whole ass diss track about it. His name was Packed, I think. There's a link somewhere I could try and find, but no. That's how bad like it gets in CN. Like actual famous rappers in China were like rapping about it. And the communities in CN especially can get quite toxic. Like obviously, because like you have fandoms of each of the love interests,
Yeah,
right?
we
My
know
love
about the
interest.
CN communities and how toxic they get. Like
Uh-huh.
there was the whole Curio Coco incident where they like were basically going to war against her. They're like very organized too.
Right. No, like they do. They do. They get so organized. They have groups and
Mm-hmm.
they organize raids, and it's kind of insane. And obviously like there are so many fandoms of the allies in China that they will have like wars against them. Like if you're a Xavier main, we gotta take down the Xylus mains because they get more likes on Xiao Hongshu. Like you're not
Jesus.
allowed that to happen. And so they will actually go and cancel their like fan events. They'll get them reported and start canceling all their fan events so that they can't happen and stuff like that. And this happens like every month. It's insane.
Oh, the
Like this
Love
this
and Deep
so
Space
much
versus
more-
Snowbreak situation was actually pretty insane. A lot of people
bro.
are
Oh my
mentioning
god.
that. So Snowbreak is another game.
Yeah, so let me find I'll find you a link. I think you'll enjoy it. Wait, hang on.
I might actually. I'm really into this right now. Yo,
Wait,
the CN community puts the rest of our drama to shame. We gotta step it up here, chat.
yes. Hang on, let me show you one of the trailers. Oh my god, let me show which one is it? Oh my god. Okay, you need to play this.
Okay.
You play this. This is like, oh, play this video. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is Snowbreak. It's an FPS game. It's an FPS gacha. It has like a storytelling section of it where you end up, marrying almost all the characters and do things with them. But as you can tell
Oh,
from the trailer,
nice. Nice. And you gotta pay like $500 to get to the max level of marrying them, you know?
yeah, you gotta pay $500. Apparently, you could suck their toes.
Oh
Apparently, like
god.
I don't know.
Oh god, why is she? She's really looking for whatever she dropped under that desk.
she's she's really looking for it. She's lost. She's lost. Um, you wouldn't guess that this was an FPS game where you have to shoot things.
What?
I mean, like it's
I mean, I'd play it.
no, I mean, hey, it's great,
Yeah.
it definitely has a fan base, but
Oh
this is
god.
obviously it's bro. So many of these trailers are actually just
This is just straight up gooner bait.
oh no, 100%. So Snowbreak actually had an issue when it released that it wasn't very Gooner initially, or it wasn't this Gooner, and it was having trouble making revenue. So they decided to do stuff like this and make these insane skins and characters, and obviously that it made a ton of money. It made an absolute ton of money, and it kind of saved the game from EOSing or like end of servicing and like closing down. Because it was at risk of actually doing that. Like it wasn't meant to be Guna when it came out, but to save the
No
game,
way.
yeah, they decided to go down this route. But the problem with that is that puts you on a watch list with the CCP. Like
Mm,
this DN based game, and obviously it's very suggestive. And it goes close to some lines, and they've had multiple warnings from the government to be like, you've got to start censoring your game. And so they did. There were a bunch of skins that they had to start censoring. But the devs put a trick where if you changed like something in a notepad document, in a txt document, and you changed like one number from 0 to 1, you could get the uncensored versions back. So they put a little trick in there just in case you wanted to bypass the CN regulations.
That's
Um,
crazy.
but yeah, the game became very good, and obviously, a lot of men love this game. Uh,
Yeah.
but the community at one point in time started to become a little toxic to some degree too. They started to I don't know how true this is. I might have to get a fact check on this, but I think like a lot of people complained about like feminists and stuff like that being part of like their game, and they ended up like firing a cosplayer who said like anti-male things in the past like 10 years ago. So they
Oh my
hired a
god.
cosplayer. Yeah, they hired a cosplayer for an event, and these people from the Snowbreak community did some digging, and they found a post from her 10 years ago that said like she hates men, like or like or whatever it was 10 years ago. And she was like, "Guys, that was 10 years ago. Like I had an issue with my dad. Like I don't think like that now, but obviously it
Okay.
was like bad enough that they were like, "No, get her out." Yeah. And then they stopped working with all cosplayers. Yeah.
Wait,
Like
that was
they were like,
Snowbreak or
yeah.
Lads? Oh.
Oh, no, this is Snowbreak, but it leads into Lads.
Okay,
It
okay.
leads into Lads. So obviously they've had a bit of trouble with like feminist culture, like in like
Yeah.
these Gacha games or whatever it is. And then they had a collaboration, Snowbreak, with the China Post, which is the actual official post of like China, right?
Yeah, I
And
think I
they were
was
gonna have a
subscribed to that.
collaboration.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it was gonna be stamps of the women and like on letters too. Like you'd be able to have them, and that was the collaboration. But allegedly, the Love and Deep Space community got that collaboration cancelled because they reported it to the CCP. Because the Love and Deep Space people don't like the Snowbreak community, or a lot of the really extreme, like feminists of the Love and Deep Space community hate the Snowbreak community because they're anti-feminist values and they're like objectifications, whatever, of women, whatever it like may be. And so
But
they
they
they got the
objectify
collaboration.
men. Like
And the funniest thing is, the Love and Deep Space community had a collaboration with the China Post as well. They literally
no.
Yes! That's the crazy thing. They had a collab with the China Post, and now Snowbreak is having theirs, and they were like, nuh-uh. And then they ended up getting them like mass reported. And because of that, because obviously the China Post is very much linked to the CCP, the speculation is they got
Oops.
another warning from the CCP. And
No.
it's like they had to take down their game, and now it's under maintenance, and it has been for like a month almost. It's been in maintenance for a month, and they're making huge changes to the game. And everyone speculates they're censoring all the skins and cutting a lot of their content because it's
No.
too. Yeah,
What a
it's still in.
loss.
Yeah, literally. Like this is like, and the problem is like the only reason Snowbreak survived was because it became Guna. So if they get
Yeah.
rid of all the Guna, this game's kind of cooked.
Oh my god, this is like an incel versus femcel situation.
It is. It literally is. And I'm like, this is why there's never a day without drama in the gacha community. Because there's just so much infighting between communities and games. It feels like it never ends.
Well, now
It
they're gonna
really
take their revenge on the lads community. It's cooked.
no, like that's already been happening. Like the official discords of like Snowbreak were all like, we need to kill lads players.
Of course,
We
like
need to
that's
kill them.
yeah, that's
Like
what people don't understand when they do these things. It's like, well, now they're gonna retaliate. Like, what happens when you bring somebody into a corner? They're gonna have nothing to lose and retaliate. Like, it's just gonna
yeah,
breed more like negativity and I want to say violence, but it's like not violence, but it's like intense emotions.
aggression.
Yeah.
Yeah, like aggression and whatever it may be. And it's just like it's just really sad. But like it's all a consequence of people being way too parasocial invested into games. That's
Mm-hmm.
literally what it boils down to. And then you have like the two most parasocial games, right? Snowbreak with the it's
Yeah.
not just Guna skins, like it's the stories too, and the fact you can like marry them and stuff like
Okay.
that, and whatever. And obviously, lads, it's a Otome game. It's what that's what it. The two most parasocial communities going at each other is just like okay. The result of this is games can actually be like cancelled or put under maintenance. It's like that's actually insane.
That's
Like,
sad. That's kind of sad for Snowbreaks.
it is. It is because like the Love and Deep Space community is so much more bigger. It's so much more massive. Like it's huge. It's like one of the best selling chart topping gacha games
Wow.
in C.
I mean,
Like
I think
it's
there's like only one game catered to Fujoshis, whereas like the rest of the gacha players are probably spread out over like multiple games.
yeah, no, exactly. Like it's a consolidation, right? A consolidation of like all the players
Yeah.
into one game because no one does it quite like Love and Deep Space. I will say, lads, I think have something that a lot of even normal games don't have. I think they have some of the best face tracking of any game. Like the face
Mm,
design and complexity, I think is actually genuinely well done.
interesting.
I think it makes sense.
It
Yeah.
got into local TV too. Lads also posted a
Oh
list of
yeah,
games to attack next, and Snowbreak devs already said that they will return early April. Hmm.
hopefully they do. But yeah, they're trying to get other games cancelled or taken down. It's like you have no leg to stand on. Like I bro, literally the most recent like gacha release of Love and Deep Space, like Caleb, that has a drama right now where like he's calling the MC your baby sister and there's like incest drama going around with him. And so I don't think like lads girlies have much of a leg to stand on right now in terms of like controversy.
So are they infighting over it?
Yeah, there's infighting now. Like there are people that are quitting lads because one of the LIs is supposed to be like your brother, and you end up like making out with him. It's
Some Wincest thrown in the mix.
it's like he's not like canonically like your brother. It's like a localization problem. Like
Oh.
it's he gets referred to as like Gege, which is
Oh.
supposed to be brother but like childhood friend, right? Like someone you've
Oh.
known since childhood, brotherly. But for some reason in English they localized it to like baby brother. You're my baby brother. And people are like, okay, why did we have to like why can't we say like childhood friend? Like
Yeah,
why do
yeah,
we
what the hell? That's like the
why
one time the localization is like the opposite of woke. They're like, no, we're gonna make it more controversial.
see like people in the West think that most people think that's weird. Like that's strange. And so they're
Mm.
quitting lads because like bro, the Caleb can't stop saying, "Oh, you're my baby sister," and then makes out with her immediately. It's like okay,
That's so funny.
okay, that's crazy. Maybe we hold on from saying that. I don't know. I'm not trying to be woke, but maybe we just think twice.
Well, for a game, yeah, maybe we just think twice.
It just
For
doesn't
your
make sense
headcanon
either.
ships, it's like whatever, I don't care.
Yeah, right. But
Yeah,
like actually in game, like
that's supposed to
localization, like
appeal to a broad audience. Yeah, I get.
yes, it's just
Oh,
there's also some people who says that WoW players has a mummy fetish. There's lots of mature
what's
women
wrong
in
with
WoW.
that?
True. It's called Wuthering Wives for a reason, okay?
Yeah, I
Like
think I
some of
saw
this
a video about that, and it's like, I mean, it was a long video, but it's about okay. So these shipping communities, the thing is, they do a lot of self-insert. So whenever there is something that breaks their immersion. Like it's very self-indulgent. Whenever there is something that
Mhm,
breaks their immersions, for example, like a Fujoshi could be in love with this guy that's like committing genocide, but
right.
if he's misogynistic or says the N-word, that would be a deal breaker for her. Like it's okay if
That's
he
the
like murders
problem.
an entire country, but how dare he says slur? So that makes it
Then that's
like the
sad.
yeah. So
It's so performative, I feel
yeah.
like. Yeah.
So,
I don't
because these groups, they often grow up in online communities that self-police each other, and they do like a lot of moral policing. uh
uh-huh.
they do it to themselves too, and they're afraid of being judged by their peers, and this bleeds out on, like, on top of other things, like it bleeds out in, I mean, every community they go into, but also like when they grow up and become consumers or
Yeah.
readers or writers, they also write in the same way. That's why now, like, woman literature is basically all like pornography.
Oh my
Or like,
god,
you
don't
know,
be
yeah.
started on book talk and, like, all of
Yeah,
that.
I
My
hate
mind.
this.
I hate it so much. Like I grew up. So just for context, like I'm 27 and I grew up as a teen in the era of like insane fan fiction, right?
Mhm.
People being crazy with fan fiction. I never got into it personally. Like that's something that missed me like completely. I was never one of those people. But I feel like a lot of people from that time have now like have that like obsessive like fan fiction culture stuff have now grown up and are now writing all the literature we're seeing now. That's kind of
Yes.
what's happening.
Yeah, and the
And
thing
I'm
is
so
those books also get canceled when they get, like, mass reported or mass brigaded. Like, there
mm,
was a character that said that he liked, like, Elon Musk, which is a very lame
mm,
thing to say, but it shouldn't be cancelable, and they, like, wrote to the publisher so much that the book got pulled off the shelf, so there is, like, real world consequences to, like, that.
yeah. That's so stupid. I don't like it doesn't okay. People are just like it's so this whole performative virtue signalingness of like, oh, Elon Musk mentioned, can't have that. Or you say like one bad thing, you say one slur, okay, take it away forever. But nah, like murdering people and killing and doing all this other horrific stuff, that's fine. That's okay. It's like,
Yeah,
but I don't think that's a problem. It doesn't make sense.
I mean, the thing is, it makes it so, like, writers can't write, like, honest work. They gotta think of,
Mhm.
like, how the audience gonna receive it, and you can't, like, approach dark topics or serious topics without, like,
Mhm.
censoring bits of it. So,
It like
I
that's
think
the
it is
hardest.
lowering the quality of, like, what is published in general.
No, for sure. And I think maybe it's probably a time then that like people support maybe like independent releases or like independent
True,
publishers
you're
and like
right. Yeah, I didn't think
what
of
they're
that.
doing. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, why like, someone needs to do it. Someone needs
Yeah.
to make their own either publishing independent platform or, like, there needs to be a big movement of supporting independent
Mhm.
publishing because it's expensive. Oh my god, it's so expensive to self-publish because you need so much upfront cash, and
Mhm.
obviously, a lot of, like, authors and writers don't have that. So it's really difficult to self-publish books, but if this is a prolific thing and people are getting their works canceled, then maybe someone should do a Kickstarter for publishing.
No, for real. All right, let me just catch a super chat. Huge double standard where only male targeted fan services like Stellar Blade gets dogpiled by the same Twitter people who love that milking farm book. What's the milking farm book?
Are we
Uh,
talking about the Minotaur book? Is that what it Oh, is that what that's referring to? Oh, wait.
I'm not sure.
Wait, Morning Glory? Is that what it's called?
It is the
I
Minotaur book they're saying. The
Oh my
what?
god! Wait. I can't believe I'm typing Morning Glory into my fucking search bar. Search bar. Hang on. Oh my god. Wait, I should specify book. Uh,
It's
it's
a
a
monster love
hardcover.
book that went viral.
Yes, 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 yes. It's scary. I've not read it. I've not read it personally. Yeah,
Ew. But people read this like unironically or just like because
no.
it's.
Apparently, it's like there's a shoe on head video about it. I've not watched the video yet personally, but
Oh,
there's a shoe on head made a video about it of like
I should
women
watch
being
that.
like, yeah, it's like the peak of book talk and women on book talk and
Oh my
what they
god.
want. Like it's there is because there is this like thing at the moment of like I don't know how controversial like you want to get or we should get with it, but there's I feel like there is kind of a movement of like people being very open and vocal about extreme like fetishes or something. Like, yeah, I want the man in order to fuck me. You know, people just like outright saying stuff like that publicly, but they're critiquing like other people or men for like being gooners. It's like I don't know what's happening anymore. Like,
Yeah.
what happened to shame on all sides? Like,
Yeah, I guess you're either pro-fic or you're not.
legit. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me. Have you heard of this game called NTE? Apparently, it's a gacha. Yes, coming out in a month's time. It's very urban.
Another gacha? Oh my god.
So
This
many.
the
Oh my god. Oh my god, so many games.
I
So
mean, look,
many.
did you know that actually YouTube and Meta recently lost a lawsuit and they had to pay millions of dollars to this one girl because she sued them for social media addiction. I wonder if at one point somebody's gonna sue these games. I mean, I think Fortnite loot box got
Oh,
nerfed or some shit, or they were talking about it, but
yeah.
it's going to
I
set a
don't know.
precedent that's going to be used for other lawsuits. Yeah, they lost a lawsuit. It was the first loss, and there's a bunch of other lawsuits for similar cases of other people suing like these big social media platforms for internet addiction. You know,
Yeah.
one of the girl was suing them for it. Instagram gave her body dysmorphia because you use beauty filters, and then you start hating how you look like because you want to look like those filters. The scrolling habits, and then during subpoena, and there was some court documents, some internal documents of these companies that were apparently read that have never been revealed to the public that showcase that they are prioritizing um like how long the consumers will stay on the platform for profit over their health. So
Oh my god.
apparently it's going to influence a lot of lawsuits coming in, and I mean if they keep like losing money to lawsuits, they're gonna have to fix or change the way these
Yeah.
platforms are run, which is probably for the best,
100%.
honestly.
Yeah. I I'm kind of torn with something like that. Like, I think the case existing does absolutely now set a precedent that others
Mm-hmm.
will follow. Like a
Yeah.
million percent. I'm just always really conflicted when it comes to stuff like this because I'm kind of a person that's a believer in like self agency. I do believe at the end of the day you are responsible for your own actions. I definitely think companies and can be predatory, like for your time or to keep you engaged for as long as possible to get as much data from you and whatever it is, and it
Yeah.
could lead to your own decline in health. But I am a believer in self agency, and I don't know how much I agree with putting companies responsible for like an individual not being able to like help themselves. So I don't know how I feel about it. I'd have to actually look at the case.
I mean, like, I feel
Um,
like a lot of people are like, oh well, it's the responsibility of the parents, but we see, I mean, we see like we see how it's affecting people, and you know people's, like, for example, reading abilities, IQ, like they become brain rotted, unable to, it's lowering our sense of like being able to pay attention, so it is affecting us at a mass scale. And
oh
at
no,
one
I
point it's like, well, at the end of the day we're going to end up paying for the others people that are being addicted to it, even though it's a kind of self thing because you got to pay taxes for them, you know, for whatever care they're going to have to go into, or they're gonna vote politically even though like their IQ's been lowered but because they're too brain rotted. So it is affecting
Mhm.
you in a way. So it's like there needs, I do think there needs to be some regulations. It's going too far. We're going too far into the
Yeah,
fucking
I think
dystopian internet thing.
it's
And
definitely it's so difficult because like how do you draw the line or like who's gonna be the one responsible to be like this is where the line is? Because I think it has to be like a global collective like jury almost that has to decide what's considered like acceptable for platforms or not, because we live in an unprecedented time of the internet, right? We've never had a time in the world's history where so many social media platforms are used by everyone all over the world. We've never had that
yeah.
happen before. And so like how do you enforce rules, like international rules globally, that then these companies have to follow? Like we've never had that happen in human history. So
Hmm.
like what do we do? Like, how do we fix that problem? How do we all agree on where's like too much? and it's a that's gonna be a problem. And I think like
There's
lawsuits like this
yeah.
do kind of like setting that precedent. So
They're
like it's
too fucking boomer for it. I just can't picture the lawsuit, like the fucking judge trying to ask questions to the girl on how this
oh
worked.
my
But
god.
yeah, oh
Oh my
yeah, a
god.
lot of people in chat are pointing out that it is true. I forgot about this. They use the same, basically, the social media platforms use the personal responsibility argument that like tobacco companies used to use, but
Right.
the they it was like the same strategy that that got the tobacco companies to change their like their rule that they're not allowed to advertise to children anymore and things like that. It was
Mhm.
like ultimately it, addiction was part of the product design, so you shouldn't be showcasing it to children. You should, put a warning on the label, things like that.
Yeah. Like the really like gory images that they
Oh,
have.
I
Like I know
hate
the
that. I put a bunch of
one.
Sailor Moon stickers on it to hide it.
Yeah, so, like, that kind of like, I do agree, like, for kids or, like, under 18 or legal ages that there should be regulations for, like, stuff like that, like, or I think they should really be using, like, social media in general, like, before 16. I don't know, I think it's a dangerous thing, but,
Yes.
I believe, like, as an adult, people should take personal responsibility and agency, but for kids, no, yeah, like, there definitely should be something because like, we get fed so much information every single day, right? Like we've never been exposed to more info, and now it's like, how do you know or choose what to care about, right?
True.
Like how do you know what to care about? Like when tragedies happen in the world now, sometimes it can feel like, oh, another one. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, all right, there's another one
It
now.
feels like I'm watching TV, You're seeing this from
Legit.
afar. You're kind of like weirdly detached, but you have to have an opinion on everything.
No, legit. Everyone has to have an opinion. You have to care about everything that happens, and if you don't, you're a horrible human being. Like it's like I don't want to feel that way because I feel bad when I don't feel like upset enough at something that's supposed to be horrific, right? A
Mhm.
horrific thing happening, and it's like I just don't. Maybe I just don't care, but I feel awful for not caring. It's just like fatigue. It's just
Did
like news
like
fatigue.
like on that topic, I think I quoted, yeah, this so there's this article that basically said that you're like in some kind of niche, like top 1% if you can understand, read and criticize a New York Times articles. Like you're in this weird out of touch elite bubble. If you
No,
can
I
do that, that's how many people have like reading comprehension now. It's kind of scary, bro.
no, like, that's literally we see all the time, like, I see it on Twitter all the time of, like,
Yeah.
people just want to be told an opinion.
Yeah,
People just want to be told an opinion, and then they're like, "Yeah, true, I believe that thing."
they
Yeah,
outsource
that's
their thinking.
legit.
So that's why also with the, advent of AI or AI videos and deep fakes, it's like, people are like, well, you can obviously tell it's AI, but like, no, no, I don't trust this random Twitter user to be able to tell that this is AI, which is why I'm kind of happy that Sora AI just closed.
Oh, yeah, the OpenAI video platform, right?
Yeah, yeah. They said that they want to focus on like other ventures because apparently Sora was like bleeding money like every single day.
I don't think
That's
people
only
realize
Sora
that,
1,
like
really? Sora 2
yeah,
still
so
works?
yeah, so like they're
Oh.
getting rid of the first platform. They're keeping the second one, which is better and more efficient. I believe that's what it is. Sora 2 is more efficient. So then they're not cutting their video making at all. But it's not wrong in saying that it bleeds money. They
Mm.
do not make money. Currently, OpenAI does not make money. They
Yeah.
hemorrhage money like crazy. Every time people generate videos, they hemorrhage absolutely mountains of money. The only reason they keep going is because they're bankrolled.
I'm
And
honestly gonna
the
go
reason
spam videos until they go bankrupt faster. No, but it's stupid.
because they
Like, when we were like, oh yeah, AI is coming, we were like, yeah, I'm gonna have like a maid butler that's going to do all the chores I don't want to do, or that's gonna cook for me, or like it was supposed to be for the stuff that we didn't want to do, not for people generating deep fakes of celebrities like saying slurs.
No, like, that's it, like, I'm all for, like, memes, like, I used to be very,
Yeah,
like, anti-AI. I was very, very anti-AI because, like, I'm an artist, I'm an animator, like, I I
I
I
didn't know
didn't get
that. That's cool.
yeah, well, as a hobby, I do
Mm-mm-mm.
love it, and so, like, I was very anti-AI, but then, like, I kinda came around to some of it because of the memes, like, I'm like, "Okay, you know what? Fine, memes, shitpost, fine, I'll accept it." I'll accept it. But now it's, like, gotten to the point where, like, we're getting, like, the whole, like, Fruit Love Island situation that's happening, and now, like, AI content is the most consumed content out of all content on the internet, and that scares me.
Wow.
Like, it surpassed human-made content, and now AI slop gets more viewers than actual hu
Really?
Yes.
Is it because of
Yeah.
the output or
There's
like
just so
because it's
much of it.
flooding it? Oh, okay, because it's just flooding
Completely
every
flooding.
media. Oh my
And for
god.
some reason, people are watching it. Like Fruit Love Island on TikTok gets like 10 million views a short. It's like it's insane, and I feel the death of like content creation because like people don't care. They just want AI brain rot, and I'm like, I like memes up until a point, and I'm like, who is this for anymore? Like, who is this actually for? Like, I don't know. I
I don't
don't
know
get it.
who it is for because it's there's not even copyright on it.
No, oh my god. There was something about that with this whole Fruit Love Island. So obviously, because like this whole AI generated stuff is not copyright protected, there are people doing their own versions and using their like branding. And the main people behind who made AI Fruit Love Island got really upset or angry. And started to be like, you should only watch our videos. Don't go watch someone else's. Just come watch ours because we're the best. And then
Yeah,
like
wait,
Pope
Sora
next.
2 is shutting down.
Oh wait,
Sora
it
2
is.
is shutting down. That was what the announcement was about.
Ooh, so both of
Yeah,
them are. Yeah, no,
yeah.
it doesn't make also, Sora 2 kinda sucked. Like, they got Sea Dance now, like, that's better, like, other video platforms are better anyway, but, like, Sora 2
Uh,
was never that great or
and they
that, like,
lost a deal with Disney too, because Disney wanted to
yeah,
go into an AI direction. So, but they pulled
and
out of.
then
Obviously, that's not going through.
I'm glad they bro, what does Disney have to offer? Like, their IPs? Their, like, technology? Like, I
Well,
don't
no,
know,
they
man.
want the AI to help them with bits and pieces of
Yeah, of the
animation,
workflow.
maybe? I'm not sure.
Like, I'm okay with that. Like, Wuthering Waves kinda had, like, a controversy a couple, like, days ago, another one, of, like, them being accused of using AI in, like, their work, and it sparked the conversation of, like, at what point is AI okay in workflow to be used, and when is it not okay? Like, if you're using AI to, like, automate systems, or if you're, like, in, like, animation creation, you're using AI to, like, automate stuff, or you're using it to, like, in an initial idea process, like, is that
Yeah.
okay? Or is it any kind of AI involvement bad? And that's, like, the current discussion,
I
like,
mean, I
how
think
much
it's okay to process ideas, to organize things,
yeah,
for like science and medicine. It
100
should be good. The thing is, I feel like they made AIs for stuff that like no one asked for. Like they started doing
yeah,
it almost started with like, art and animation, which was not the parts that we wanted to cut down on initially. So it's
mhm.
creating this weird loop. Like, where are the AI robots? This is not how I imagined my future. I wanted an AI
Where's my
butler like 10
AI
years ago.
Yes, where's my AI butler to pour me a glass of Chardonnay at 7 in the
Yes!
morning as soon as I wake
Yes!
up? Like, where is that?
Like an AI dog. Yeah.
Like, that's the one we were promised. Instead,
Yeah.
we're getting tralalelo tralala. Like, that's what
Like
we're
an
getting.
AI pet babysitter that will scoop my dog's poop so I don't have to do it.
No, we just get the Harry Potter AI memes now of Severus Snape
Yeah,
on
and
Twitter.
now there's like these YouTube channels that are like fully run by AI. Oh yeah, there's like this TikTok that does like AI shorts that's like saying that somebody's stealing their content. So
Oh my god, it's just happening. Oh, you just reminded me. Do you know who Jim Browning is? The guy who did the tech support, like, scam reveals?
no. feel like my
Okay, so
chat would
Jim
know about him.
Browning. Yeah, Jim Browning is he's known for tracking scammers like around the world and reporting on their scams and exposing them and makes a ton of videos about it. Really, really interesting stuff like call center scams, whatever. He recently just uploaded a short of a video of a scammer using live deepfake to try and scam people. Hang on, I'll send the link to Twitch chat.
Oh.
They're upgrading call center scams now to using video deepfakes. There you go. So that like hang on, let me put it to my chat too. Yeah, like live real deepfakes to prove that they're someone else, someone different. Like it's actually crazy. Like
Wait,
none of this
they're gonna take catfishing to another level.
It's already happening. It's already happening.
Hold up. So is that Jim Browning or is that the deepfake?
No. That's a scammer. And he's using deepfakes to make himself look like this random white guy.
Wait, why can't I hear sound?
There we go. Hang on, let me
Here, man.
Thing though, how would I be able to tell?
like none of this is real.
Here, man.
Even
Yeah.
the diplomas?
Yeah, like so
It's not AI.
so like well, I think the
Yeah,
office
absolutely.
he's in is real, but like they've deepfaked him over the top
That's
of it.
our
So he's
director.
actually moving.
Oh, I
but
see.
the
I thought it
face
would be your name.
and the hands are different.
No. That's our director.
So,
we
like,
have a multiple. You see all
This
of
is
them here.
I think this is like
Oh, I
this is
see.
from some
No, Ronnie.
apparently he's from
But you know, is there
What's
not
going
some
on?
way of telling whether
someone's- I
you're
think-
real or not? Can you
I don't know
like
where he's
hold up
actually
3
from.
fingers in front of your face or
but
anything?
this is not him.
Okay, the face does look uncanny, yes, but somebody could brush it off to being, oh, it's low quality
The
webcam or
hair's
some
clipping.
shit.
Look, you can see the hair clipping in the
Oh,
face.
come on. That's too much.
Oh, you don't want to do that
Yeah, there's like a weird blurriness.
Well, I'll do that here.
in front of your face.
What do you mean? I mean, that's too much. Come on, Ronnie.
Why would it affect the AI if it was in
he
front
just
of
won't
your
do
face?
it. He won't put his hands in front of his face.
Well, not at all. But
Can
I
you
don't
do
know.
that
That's too
then?
much to ask somebody.
Well,
Well, I'm just
make
doing
sure
it.
you're not AI. Is that unreasonable? I mean, can you do that in front of your face?
Well, I think that that's too much to ask somebody. Don't you think that?
No, I don't think it is. If I'm making sure you're not AI, I think that's a reasonable thing to ask. Can you hold up 3 fingers in front of your face?
No shot.
Well,
It's
I
too
think
much.
that-
It's
well,
too much. I can't
that
do it.
enough?
Too much.
No, it's not in front of your face.
Well, that's too much, don't you think?
Yes, it is, because, you know, if you were real, you would put up 3 fingers in front of your face. Yes, I thought
He
so.
ended this meeting.
How do I know you're not some
Yeah,
AI?
and then like he just like leaves. He just like goodbye.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
like
So,
senior
like,
citizens are gonna lose everything they have.
No, legit. Like call center scams just got worse. They just got they've now upgraded. They've upgraded to video scams now.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
I think CoffeeZilla like uncovered a whole AI like short scam network that would target all kind of like they either target senior citizens or minority groups that are like struggling financially, and they're like, call this number, and you call this call center, and they just you know, scam you.
Yeah, it's so sad. But like I don't know. Hopefully more and more people will be aware of these kinds of things and not be silly and can notice the signs. There needs to be like I think they need to train old people now on like what AI looks like. 'Cause
Oh
I
my
think
god.
even we have problems with that, I feel like. Like I can't sometimes I can't tell what's real or not anymore. I don't
Yeah,
like
me
that.
too.
I'm too scared.
I know.
There's
I
really
saw some
cases where
shorts
a
of
married elderly lady gave like 250K to a Brad Pitt in hospital AI scam. What? That's insane. 250,000 to a Brad Pitt in hospital. Okay.
Wait, what? Did she fall
Yeah.
in love with him?
Because like I know there are cases of people falling in love with like AI chatbots.
Yes, we watched a video on that the other day, and the guy was married too.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, no, I think I've seen it. Like I think I might have seen the same one. Like bro's married and and he had to make his own local version of like the
Yes.
chat so it would retain its conversation or
Oh
something
my
like that.
god. Imagine
Wait,
getting
this
cut by an AI, like your husband rather talk to ChatGPT 4 than
bro.
than
Oh
you.
no. I think I would leave. Like, I don't know how I could stay with someone who's like,
No.
sorry, babe, gotta boot up the chat GPT 4, you know what I mean? Gotta have my private time with my second wife. Like, no,
It's beyond
no.
pathetic.
How does he have sex with the AI? Listen, man, I don't want to know. I
Yeah,
don't want to know.
there's some things that
I, there's a lot of freaky AI tech out there right now, man. And I think anything's possible right now. I'm scared.
yeah,
I'm
people
scared. Like,
jailbreak them.
and have their own versions. The wife stayed, I think, because they have kids. Oh my god, they had kids! Okay, that
Yeah,
makes
they
sense.
had a kid, yeah.
Oh my god. That's just like that's no good. This AI is taking over everything. There is there's a thing every year called CES, which is the Consumer Electronics like event
Oh,
where
okay.
companies are supposed to showcase like the most upcoming like consumer electronics of like the year, right? So I have
Mm-hmm.
CES 2025, I think it was. Oh no, maybe 2020. Is it 2026? Yeah, 2026. And it's supposed to be, as the title says, like consumer electronics, like things that you or I might have in our homes one day. But only this time around, it was all AI. Like every single company was AI. AI this, AI that, AI watches. One of the products was a necklace that had Chat GPT in it. So it could set you reminders. Like, what are we
Oh
like?
god. Like
Everything is
I need just
AI.
to go on a date and have ChatGPT tell me like which line to respond to the other person. Have like an AI earring with all the answers.
An earpiece. Please, like listening to your date conversation is feeding you the right words to say every time.
Tell you the worst jokes to say that nobody will laugh at.
No, ChatGPT, give me the worst dad jokes immediately, please. I need 5 of them. Like it's crazy. But this like everything was just like AI. And my thinking is all these like startup companies, all these tech companies, they're making these AI products, things that people actually don't want or care
Yeah.
about because they're looking to get bought by the big companies like Apple or Google or something.
Oh, that
That's what I
makes
think is
sense.
happening. Like all these companies are just wanting to get bought out by the bigger ones, not actually make something that real people want. Because who the fuck wants a necklace that has ChatGPT on it or a
Yeah.
ring? A
Nobody asked
ring
for
that
that.
has AI. Like, who the fuck cares? Bro, I don't even use my own reminders on my phone. like
Same.
that was a ring. So sad. It's so dumb. Like
Yeah, my Alexa started talking to me with a new voice yesterday. I think they added some AI in Alexa.
and Alexa. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Do you know what I think really sucks? Like Apple Siri has sucked for like 10 years. I don't know why they haven't made a good one yet.
I
Like
know,
we
that's
have this
what
AI,
yeah.
we have ChatGPT. They
Yeah.
can't make Siri like half good.
No,
Hello?
like I just want to be able to tell my phone while I'm driving like to play a song and that it recognizes the audio. Like is that too much to ask? Like they've made an AI about everything. Why can't they do that?
Exactly. Like I asked like Siri, "Hey, what's the weather like?" And it's like, let me pull up Google and just
Yeah,
search it for."
yes.
Like, no! Tell me what the weather is. You silly spoon. Like the fuck. But no, AI sucks. And like, oh, okay, so they're not making useful AI. This is what I wanted to find. But they have managed to make robots, right? But they fight. They've made fighting robots. I'm not kidding. They've made this is what it is. They've actually made robots that fight now, and they're supposed to like teach you how to fight or like help you train.
What?
It's now a thing. Yeah, they have some examples. Yeah, where is it? It's this one. And you could actually get in the ring and spar with them.
Yeah, but it's gonna
Like,
be
oh,
hard to fight. Like they're made out of metal. It's gonna hurt to punch them.
it's like who asked? Who asked? I don't get it. Like they fall over immediately. Who asked for this?
why can't we just have them do like the dangerous jobs and stuff, or like go mine in like volcanoes? I don't know, like
Go oil
have
drilling down under the
yeah,
sea or something. Like
yeah, or go on rescue missions that are too dangerous for humans to go to, like shit like that.
it's like, nope, we're gonna have fighting robots and
Yeah.
kickboxing robots. Oh,
I bet they do bets on them too.
dude, no, yeah, put it on Polymarket, right? Or put this on Polymarket. Who will win, like a real man or robot? It's just
Oh yeah, I heard briefly about Polymarket. It's like a thing, a platform where you can bet on anything.
yeah, I've not really like investigated it like too much, but I think does it use crypto? I might be wrong. I think it uses crypto, but like they will have bets on like random things. And there was one today where like Aiden Ross was streaming and it was on Polymarket. And one of the things was like you could bet on when Drake will release his next album or
No
something.
way.
Like what the date will be. Yeah. And Aiden was like, I already know the answer to that. Yeah, wait, I already know the answer. And then like Drake like called him like on stream. It was like, yo,
Oh
can
my
you meet me for a
god,
minute?
wait, this is the new stock market. What the fuck?
No, like legit, like mega insider trading of like Polymarket. It's weird. You could bet on the most insane things happening. And I'm like, I'm good. I feel like that's gonna be mega illegal at a certain point. Like that doesn't sound good.
Wait, this is gonna turn into a Black Mirror episode where people bet on like, I don't know, like normal people's lives and stuff.
No, like what are the chances that so and so is going to die this year and that some moron will actually go out their way to try and kill them because of that? Like that's what I think is gonna happen. Like it really is Black Mirror.
Well, yeah, they're gonna like start trying to influence the outcome of the bets if there's a lot of money involved. 2026
Exactly.
FIFA World Cup winner, Spain or England? There's 403 million into that vote. What?
What really?
Eurovision winner of 2026, 46 million. Vol. What does that mean? Is it volume?
Volume traded, I assume.
What? England always loses.
Bro, oh my god, Eurovision. I love Eurovision. I don't know how you feel about it, but
I don't know
I'm
anything about Eurovision. What is that?
oh, it's just like it's a song contest every single year of like just basically every like European country competing for the best song of the year. That's what it is. And then there's like multiple rounds of like semifinals and then finally the finals and everybody watches it to see if like your country will win or not for the most basically it's like the most campiest Eurobeat song imaginable. It's great. I love it personally. It's like the Super Bowl of Europe.
Wait, what the fuck? Somebody linked a Guardian article where it's like Polymarket gamblers threaten Israeli journalist over missile strike story.
What?
Emmanuel Fabian says his routine report became focus of a wager. Is that how I pronounce it? Wager? Wager? A wager, sorry. With 23 million at stake on online prediction platform.
Oh my god. What the
After you make us lose $900,000, we will invest no less than that to finish you, said one message to the journalist.
What?
Another said you
Okay.
have 90 minutes left to update the lie. If you do this, you will solve the most serious problem you have caused yourself in life. If you decide not to correct it and leave the lie intact, you will discover enemies who will be willing to pay anything to make your life miserable. What the fuck?
Okay, so now we're just betting on wars now. We're actually just we're at the point where we're just betting on wars. That's insane. That's crazy. Strait of Hormuz traffic returns to normal by end of August. Well, how is this legal? I don't understand.
I don't understand how this is legal. This reminds me of a story. I think I read this on Twitter. It's like this. It happened in like the 18th century, where there was like a bunch of gentlemen that were betting on a bunch of things, and then there's this dying man that stumbles into their club, and then they're like, well, let's bet on whether this man will live or die. But then somebody calls a doctor because the guy's injured. But when the doctor arrives, the guys that betted against him living didn't want to let the doctor treat him. So this is kind of what's happening with that journalist being threatened
Yeah,
by the
that's
poly market gamblers, and also this gambling is it seems that it's open for anybody, not just like some kind of elite group of people.
yeah. I wonder, like, is it fiat currency? Like, do you put actual money or is it crypto? I
I don't
can't imagine
know.
you can give them actual money. I refuse to believe. Like, that's like that'll put them so like liable to so many things. Oh man, I don't know. Like, I really feel like we're. I don't know. I feel so black pilled about like the whole world right now.
Yeah, me too.
Gambling on like wars and like people's lives. We've got people freaking out on the internet. We've got AI. We've got like, honestly, I'm not surprised that, to kind of like maybe circle the conversation. Like, I'm not surprised people choose to like go into their own niche fandoms and cut out the greater world and just like exist and get like hyper like parasocial about stuff, because like
Yeah,
the world is too weird right now. I'm not surprised people just stick to their niche. Like,
it really
oh
is. I mean, well, China is also like its own problem, but it's gonna get like that probably in the rest of the world soon. Like the one child policy, and then just
yeah.
how much they work there, like the 995 culture.
Yeah.
And then they have, so it's weird that you're
Weekends.
telling me that they're so strict with gachas and stuff when I'm doing a
Oh
research
yeah.
for a video and they have this whole like culture that's called Paiwan, and it's about hiring quote unquote gaming companions to game with you and provide you with companionship, because they got to pay for
Yeah.
companionship because they like have no friends and everybody's alone.
Yeah.
But it's not
It's
really gaming companionship most of the time. It's like not safe for work, or
yes,
just
rude. It's
parasocial
like
stuff. Yeah.
porn's illegal in China. Explicit content's illegal. Like, you're not allowed to consume it. You're not allowed to engage with it. Like, you get
Oh.
you get jailed. You get jailed for explicit content, which is why like in a lot of these gacha games, having like very revealing skins get censored because it's illegal. Like, you're allowed to do it. That's why they smack down it so hard. But I think because of that, you create a culture of people who are like maybe kind of like repressed, or that they tend to, retreat to their own like
Yeah.
communities. And then suddenly, again, like you say, with the whole work culture that goes on, people don't get to live their life properly and like socialize as well. And birth rates fall down because no one's having children anymore because people are scared to talk to people. It's so bad. It's really bad. And like you say, it's probably going to happen in more Western countries too. I think there's already a statistic that the birth rate's already declining, like around the world.
Yeah.
Like, it's population collapse is on the way. Like, no, it's too expensive to have kids. People are scared of interacting with the opposite genders,
Yeah.
and with people just being inside more. People just want to exist online.
Yeah. And then AI is coming in to be our next AI companionship.
Yippee! Yay! I can't wait.
This,
I can't wait.
yeah, but like I just can't. It blows my mind that some people fell in love with ChatGPT 4 and they were legit like mad at OpenAI for like rolling back ChatGPT 4.
Yeah, they had to like get rid of one of the older versions or something of ChatGPT. Could they do that? But like, it stores all the information on like certain chats. So if they get rid of it, it loses its memory. Like, it doesn't know everything you've told it. So you have to start again and build up the memory. And of course, if you build up a relationship with an AI that spanned like months, it's like, yeah, you just wiped your AI lover's memory of you. Like, that would be traumatic to them.
Yeah, and they did
Like,
that, like they killed it like one day before Valentine's Day. These people are heartless.
oh no, not my wife! No, not my wife. Oh god, that's it. Just use janitor AI if you are horny and don't cry over chat GPT. Treat it as a, oh my god, you guys are a bunch of gooners. Giving AI recommendations is wild.
A janitor AI, really, I'm gonna check it out. No, but for real, why would you just not play like Love and Deep Space at this point?
Yeah, listen, just Play an actual game.
Yeah, play an
Give
actual
the
game.
company your money instead. Spend $300 to get a character in Wuthering Waves. Okay, like that's what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'd get it out that way. Oh my goodness, no. Play Busty Fantasy Burst. I don't even want to know what that is. Rule 34 and it's 90% AI. Oh yeah, no, it's everywhere. It's not going away. I think that's like the thing. Like it's not leaving. It's
Yeah.
not leaving anytime soon. So I don't know. They should add AI to lads. Imagine if you could be flirting with Silas in real time. Okay, crazy thing that kind of exists in CN. If I remember correctly, I might be talking out of my ass, but there is a CN only feature where you can actually talk to them. I might be talking out my ass though.
Like
Um,
talk to them
there's like
with voice
a voice
recognition.
feature. Yeah, but I think it's very, very specific. Like there's very specific lines that they'll talk back to you with, I think. But at least it was a thing like a year and a half ago. I don't know if they've still like implemented it. But that's probably
Wow.
coming. Yeah. I don't know. But no, Love and Deep Space is definitely risky. It's also why like they hide the voice actor identities for that game because of how like crazy people get about it. Like they get
What?
yeah, you like the voice actors aren't public. People have figured out who some of them are
Of
by like
course.
coincidence, right? But they don't make it public because they will get like harassed or they will get like insane stuff thrown their way. And one of the previous games, I think it was called like Mr. Love Queen, something like that, was like
Mm-hmm.
the previous version by Infold had like a huge drama where like one of the VAs was like doxxed or something. And that's the reason why they had to like never reveal the VA's names.
No
But
way, because I know like Japanese seiyus for like animes and stuff, they get like a bunch of gifts. They get like they're like celebrities there.
yep.
I
But
didn't think
no,
that it
for
could be
total,
so intense and toxic that they'd have to hide their identity.
it's for protection because like a lot of these people think that they're like these characters are real. Like, and they're so crazy about it that they will do insane things.
True.
Like it's scary. I would not want to be a CNVA. That sounds scary time.
Yeah, and then if you're like you said earlier, if you're like you main one guy, then you're gonna hate the other people that main this other guy, then you're gonna attack him if you're very jobless.
No, like that's really how it is. Especially in Gacha, where it's just like, wow. People attack for over everything. Female rover VA. Oh, I forgot about that. I can't remember the whole story. It was a while ago, but like the female rover, like in CN, she got fired from Kuro Games because of like brigading. Um, people found out stuff about her, I think, and they ended up having to fire her. And I can't really remember the details. I don't want to like screw it up, but that's happened before.
That's sad. Sometimes it's like really small stuff too.
Like it's like pathetic. Like a lot of people say, especially in the gacha community, that like, oh, EN spaces are like really bad and really toxic and they're all tribalistic and there's always drama constantly, which there is. I think that's true. I think gacha community is probably one of the most toxic communities in like gaming. But then like you go over to CN and then it's like a minefield. It's a daily bloody minefield. So it's not just like EN.
Jesus
It's everywhere.
Christ.
Wasn't she just forced by Genshin extremists to attack Wuo players and even dox one? There's some kind of infighting. I can't remember the details though.
The word Genshin extremist is crazy. Like on its own. How can you be a Genshin extremist?
Oh, the Hoyoverse people. Oh, the Hoyo Shields attack. The Hoyo Shields attack. Oh, what's it called? What's it called, guys? The JJ, the JJJ, the Genshin CN Hoyo army. I forgot what it's called. Oh, wait, what was it called? Uh the Hoyo Nation attack? Oh, the XJJ. That's it. The XJJ. Yeah, so there's like this like CN community of like extremist Hoyoverse players in CN and their primary job, allegedly, apparently, is to like just go after anything anti-Hoyoverse games, especially like Genshin. Like anything
Okay.
anti-Genshin, kind of like hop in. And apparently, it's like an organized group of people.
Oh my
They're just
god.
protecting the game.
Get
I don't know.
alive, people.
Go outside. Go touch a woman, please. Something. I don't know. Appropriately with consent, obviously.
Somebody
But
said
like,
she deleted Wua players' comments defending themselves, but allowed the Hoyo shells to attack Wua players. Oh.
who cares? It's a game. They're games. These are games. Like, can we stop like deeping this stuff so much?
That's crazy, chat.
It's a lot. Or like not deep it and keep doing it, and I'll just make videos about it. That's the hey. You know what? Keep going.
Yeah. Endless content. Endless
No,
content.
legit. Gacha is like the endless like content machine. Like there's just so much that happens every single day. It's
But
just
I thought that there was like the golden age of Gacha. I felt like it was done, you know, like because I know at one point every Gacha video would like get turbo views, like it would farm, and I thought that the interest waned now that everybody moved on.
it's like you know what it is? It's a mix. It was like during COVID when Genshin came out, like Genshin
Mhm.
Impact was like peak gacha game because like everyone wanted something new to play. It was a free game and it was like the biggest one. And Genshin will always be like the biggest like gacha game because of like all those the perfect storm of situations aligned
Yeah.
to make it huge. And nothing will ever be as big. And I think like 4 or 5 years ago was definitely the peak in terms of like content and viewership. But like it's still like massive. Like people still care about those games. People still play them. They have I think the main thing is they have very dedicated fandoms. Like they're a lot smaller, but they're very
Mhm.
dedicated. So if people make content about the game that they like in particular, they'll
Yeah.
flock to it. You know, like they'll absolutely flock to it because it's so like it's so niche. But like it's definitely not as big as it used to be, for sure. There's just so many games now. Like
There
this year
is.
alone, there's like so many games coming out. Like there's so I've played so many betas this year, so many like upcoming stuff. It's like it's just spreading out the community. And so
And
that's
every
kind of
Gacha waifu fan art like turbo farms on Twitter. I really think that if
it's
you want to grow as an artist, you just like draw these girls over and over
no
again.
like that's legit. You just if people just draw gacha characters
Yeah.
or tweet about them, like people grow. Like for some reason, gacha farms on Twitter. Like anything
Yeah.
gacha related, like people eat that up like crazy on Twitter.
Mhm.
But in the YouTube space, kind of a little bit different. It's oh, there's a lot of sentiment right now of like people saying that like English gacha content is like the worst. It's terrible, and the Eastern content's better, and that Western CCs in gacha are like the worst thing alive. So people have started to take that on board and have
In
that kind of
terms
impression
of
right now.
what are they doing? They're doing
Like
gameplay
people think it's
content?
just like it's like people, yeah, there's a sentiment of like people just want creators to play the game and to stop talking about drama or making drama or like talking about it. Like people just like just play the games is essentially the feedback that keeps being brought up, and a lot of people are not particularly happy with the Ian space of like
Oh,
content
okay,
creators.
because there's a lot of drama and CC beef.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So it's like tarnish. Apparently, people feeling like it's like tarnishing the space, and we should just all go back to playing video games. But my opinion, that's kind of what streams are for. Like, there's so many people who stream and play gachas like every day.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to see someone play the game, go watch a stream.
Yeah,
Go watch
you'll
a stream and
find
watch
one
people
for
play the game.
sure.
Yeah. Because videos these days are always going to be incentivized to be clickable hot topics. At least ones that do well. That's just
Yes.
like the reality of like content and algorithm. And you can't like, no one can get past that. Like, if you want videos to do well, they have to be clickable.
I
Like,
mean, if consumers, yeah, exactly. No, that's true. Like, I could make like the best video ever, but if it's not packaged in a way that's like gonna get people to click on it, it's not gonna get any views. And that's just the sad reality. And people can complain about negativity and clickbait and all of that, but at the end of the day, they're the consumers. They're getting to make their choices. So if they want positive content, go watch positive content. Go watch positive videos. Like I have a friend who
No,
made like a
100.
people complain about this on VTubers all the time. I have a friend
Right.
who made like a positive video about a whole life gen and it barely got any views. It's like, okay, well, go watch it then if that's what you want. Like,
Yeah, no, like legit, and it's kind of that thing of people don't. Maybe I might be talking out my ass, but sometimes it feels like people don't really know what they want, or like it will be the case of like we don't want drama content, we want something original and nice and positive, and like you say, people make something original, nice and positive, and they'll never perform as well. Like with
mhm.
gotchas, it's like oh, do a video of you just playing the game or just playing an event and see how it does, and it's like well people don't want to watch it. But as soon as you people make like anything drama adjacent or anything like this is now a problem or this is bad, people flock to it like flies.
Yeah, it's
And it's
sad.
well, can you always blame a creator for that? Like, or
Yeah.
it's what the audience wants. Like I feel people's jobs as creators is to make things that people want to watch.
Mhm.
That's your job, right? So it's I part of me feels like don't hate the play, hate the game, and just watch the content that you
Yes.
personally like and enjoy. That's what matters.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
No
I'm gonna
worries.
be right back.
No worries. No worries. Hi, Chad. It's just you and me now. Is this where I rip every single slur imaginable? Is that it? Is that sorry? Is that appropriate? I don't. Hi. Hi. Scatter. It's not for every channel though. I know a channel that tried to jump a bit on Saint Drama and quite a huge chunk of his original community hated him for it. No, that's valid. Time for slurs, let him rip, slurs time, get bad speed run. Don't worry. I would never say anything horrific bad or that would ever get me banned. I would never do that. I'm a lovely human being, I promise. Fuck gotcha gaming, just talk about drama all the time. Like, okay, can I be real though? Like, drama can be like entertaining. I'm sorry. I grew up watching reality shows like crazy. I think it's human nature. I think it's human nature to be curious and like drama. We're humans. It's just how it exists. I don't think your country would allow you to kiss drama. Let me rip it, please. I'm kidding. Really depends on the drama. Yeah, I think it depends. I think drama fatigue is like a thing. But there are so many games out now with gotchas. It's just like you could just take your pick, right? You could just take your pick and just play it if you enjoy it at the end of the day. I heard her say it. Damn. Damn. God damn. Cap in ancient Greece or Rome would be at the Colosseum yelling, rip his cock off. Maybe. Maybe that would be me. I enjoy drama. I'm clicking a Turkey Tom video almost every time he uploads. I don't know who that is. I keep hearing about him, but I've never looked. I think the problem comes for people from the fact that in recent years, algorithms started to push those types of videos that they don't like drama, to their from pages or in search bars to the point, even if you don't want to see it, you're kind of forced to some extent. Because like, here's the thing YouTube or like other platforms want you to watch that content, right?
Yeah.
Because people click on it more. They want you to watch it. They will promote it to you, right? So like like that's just kind of how that goes. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Muji got me onto drama content. Bro, I miss Mujin's gacha videos.
But it's okay. I'll be the new Mujin. Start covering VTuber stuff, so I'm gonna start covering the stuff he used to cover. Fuck it. We're trading.
Swap roles. Oh my
Mujin
god,
got me into
swap
drama
roles.
content. You watch my channel. Hello, that's what I do. I love
Dude,
Turkey Tom. Turkey Tom was also one of my inspiration, like
yeah.
commentary wise,
Yeah. Oh my god, it would actually be so sick if you started covering like the most insane
I
gacha
should
stuff.
do it. I should do it.
I think you should. I think it would honestly, I think it would be a W. There needs to be someone because I'll be real. I don't think there's anyone in the gacha space who is able to like do it good. Like actually like take their time with it and like do it good. A lot of drama that's in like gacha space or like controversies is just like one-off in the moment breaking news type of shit. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like nothing that takes time to like go over.
But it seems like more fun, like to talk about gacha. Like I like the drama when it's a little bit stupid. Like right now, there's
Yeah.
this like VTuber that got outed as a PDF file, and I'm like, do I want to make a video
Oh
on
yeah.
this? It sounds like just heavy. Like, do we really want to watch that? Like, I don't know.
Like no, let's talk about someone's like
Yeah.
tits weren't as beautiful as someone else's. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun. If there's something funny in it, like there's a crazy element to it, I'd be down.
that's honestly bad. I had a Gacha CC idea where someone would cover drama but edited in a Vox style documentary video. Bro. Dude,
What's a
I
Vox
bro,
style documentary
I don't
video?
know what the hell. Oh, Vox, the YouTube channel that makes those. Oh, I know what you're on about.
But I think
I
that's
know
kind
what
of
you're
what
on about.
I think that's what I do, like kind of edit them in a
Yeah,
documentary style. Yeah.
the documentary way. No, for sure. See,
I
so
think that's
listen,
my channel. You're describing my channel right now.
basically what we're saying, this is kind of meant to be, Rima, and now we're gonna
Yeah.
pressure you to make Gacha
Yeah, no, I
content.
took notes and of the stuff you told me about. Like it's getting the gears running.
Listen, it's that no one else. Here's the thing, right? Especially with content, you have to do the thing no one else is doing. Right? That's it. To fill a void, and currently there is not a person who is making the Mugen left a hole in the gacha community, is what I'm saying. He left and he left a hole in the gacha community.
He got burnt out after that 3-hour Asu video versus everybody.
Bro, the Atsu drama, like, actually was wild. That went so mainstream. It was kind of funny.
But it just like spanned over multiple years, so everybody had bits and pieces, but I think nobody had the whole story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then he did. It was wild, but no, he was always able to make the good gacha content. Yeah, like I said, he's now making VTuber videos.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'll be real. I'm so bad with keeping up with like VTuber incidents and drama because I feel like there's something every day. Every time I open Twitter, there's like something new, and I'm like, oh, someone else is a pedophile, or there's more like someone said something bad, or someone said something about a partner, or like someone faked being someone. I'm like,
Or
okay,
there's some
this
art
is
drama.
yeah, art drama, stealing designs. Like I see that every day. Like
Yeah, there's
art
like another
stealing.
art drama today, but it's gone to the point where it's like some of these are so complicated to follow because like for example, there's this I don't know, there's like this beef, but people are pretending that it's another girl that got into well they're speculating that it's another girl that also
Oh,
stole some designs last year, and it's like how are we even supposed to piece this together, man? This is too
oh my
much.
god. That's okay. That's a paper trail.
Yeah, it's a
That's
paper
that's a
trail.
that's a paper trail. 90% of YouTuber drama could be ignored. I feel that. I just kind of keep to my own thing. I try not
Yeah, good
to
for
look
you.
too much. Like because it seems I'll be real. VTuber stuff also seems very brigadey to me as well. Like very I don't know. People have very strong opinions, and I'm like I'm good. I don't want to piss anyone off. That's how I feel. Like I'm maybe I won't.
Nah,
Maybe I
you're
won't.
good. What do you do on your streams usually? Like, what do you like to do?
Well, oh my god, honestly, my streams have just turned into like my chat will just send me 2 hours of like random slop. I don't know what's happened. I used to just go live and like play gacha games and talk about the drama, but nowadays it's like here's like 500 links of like Harry Potter AI or like dog memes. Like what do you want from me? Like
The
what do
dog
you want?
memes
Do you
are
want gacha
good.
games? Like are gacha games that fucking bad that you don't want me to play them anymore? Like that's how it is. So it should be. I'm just sitting here playing gotchas and yapping about the drama, but like no, it's dog memes now. I was like, I just love talking about like internet culture, man.
Yeah,
It's
me
just so
too.
more.
But I
This
think
is
that's the
so
life of a Twitch streamer. You kind of just go live, you play a little, you talk about topics of the day or whatever's on, And I'm kind of
100
been switching my streams to be more like that, like more flexible.
Mhm. No, I think it's a great idea. And also like be like even like this, just being able to discuss things with like other people,
Yeah.
it's just so much more fun. Like I love
Yes.
talking to but like sometimes just being like we talk to another human being. like what is this and what's going on? I think it's great. And
Mhm.
people like it too. People like that's just like the meta of like content right now of just like what's the issue of the day? What's the internet drama? What's the
True,
what's the poly
true.
market of the day?
The poly market of the day. Well,
No,
I think the live stream. I like live stream fails too. There's
oh my god, live stream fails. I haven't checked live stream fails in so long.
I love live streams fails. Clavicular's been arrested and banned and then unbanned from Kick in less than 24 hours.
Okay, I need your take of clavicular. What do you think he's go jester maxing like W based, or do you think he's a bit silly, or both?
I think he's like the new guy that was kind of adopted by the Manosphere guys because
Yeah,
they believe he was going to revive them, but I don't think his ideals are in line
lining
with
up with them.
theirs. No, I don't think they line up with theirs because he
No,
wants to get
I
into
think
the
it's so
fashion world.
I think it's so funny. Like people thought that he would be, like you say, this like manosphere guy.
Yeah,
That's like this is how you should be as a guy. This is
yeah,
how you should treat women. But like his whole thing is like, yeah, I bashed my face with a hammer to make myself look good, and
yes.
then if you're gay, that's fine. Like it's so funny. Like he's just doing like his own thing, and I think that's kind of funny. Like I think it's
I
like
think yeah, I think it's just like they were the only people that were willing to collab with him and they're like, big enough that it was worth it for him to go on their shows and their
oh
podcasts.
my, that was purely for like a business move. Like it's
Yeah.
no, was it like Sneeko, Nick Fuentes, Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate? Oh my god, bro.
S-
It was so awkward. It was so awkward. I cringed so hard.
Yeah, they're super cringy. He's super cringy too. But I don't know,
Oh,
man.
shit.
He's shooting himself with all kinds of stuff. It can't be healthy.
Bro, like yeah, like isn't like ketamine as well that he gives himself like so many steroids,
Yes.
ketamine. Bro can't shoot
Meth.
ropes anymore. He don't have a working dick anymore. Like, bro,
Yeah.
like what are you doing? Like you're 20 years old. Bro's 20 years old and can't have sex anymore. Like, okay. Like
It
I'm just a gooning to that one.
He's kind of like I don't know, like it reminds me of like those like male models, but it's all like quiet on the frontal lobe. Like there's nothing going on in his brain really. He's
Quiet on
all
the front.
about mugging. Yeah, he's all about looks. Like he's all about mugging, but no substance.
No, legit. Like it's just so everything is about looking the best you can.
Hmm.
It's very I don't know. Hey, some people have the hyper obsession and that's his, that's fine. As long as he's not like influencing people to like hurt themselves too much. I say that bro's like injecting himself and like smashing his bones, so obviously that's not good.
Yeah,
But I
no.
feel like most people who watch don't take it seriously because I think he has a problem. Because I remember there was a time when like a couple months ago where he got like banned off Kick for a bit and he streamed on Twitch for the first time, and he was like just playing video games, like he was playing like Five Nights at Freddy's or something for the
Okay.
first time. Wow, Clab's playing like a game, and he couldn't get it to run, and it was really boring, and he was like, I can't do this isn't like for me. But people in his chat didn't like it because they were saying, oh, we can't clip this, this isn't clippable. And it's
Oh.
kind of a lot of his audience is based off like people just wanting to clip farm him so they can make money from it. That's a lot of his
Yeah.
audience. People just wanting to like use what he's doing for their own shit, and I thought that was kind of sad. Like
I could see
yeah.
that, or they're used to this IRL content a lot.
Mhm.
Have you watched the Manosphere documentary on Netflix? We watched it the other day.
Oh my
I put
god,
it on my
the Louis
Patreon.
CK one?
Yeah, it was really
Louis
good
CK.
actually.
I watched like a third of it. I watched a third of it. Bro, HS Tiki Toki is one of the weirdest guys I've ever seen.
I
I
didn't
got
even know this guy. Yeah, I learned about him through the dog. He's so weird.
Yeah. He's so strange. I got up to the point where what's his name? Myron? Was that his name? And his like fiance.
Yeah.
And then like, how do you feel about Myron having another wife? And she's like, and like he was like,
Most
nah, she's fine.
awkward moment.
Oh my god. I got up to that part and I was like, I have to pause. I'll watch this another day. Like I'm actually like I'm embarrassed for her or him even. Like it genuinely was hard to watch. Like there's just no way people act like this. I don't get it. Like,
This
carry
guy,
on.
Louis Theroux, he's really good at conversing with people and at like asking questions that make them sort of question themselves.
No, bro. Have you seen any other Louis Theroux's documentaries?
No, but I heard about him. Like my chat told me about him a lot, and I watched like an interview of him after because I was like curious on how he does those documentaries because it's kind of similar
Yeah.
to what I do. Like he's really good.
Yes. I love him so much. Like obviously he's like a national treasure in the UK. Like
Ah.
he's been doing this for like 30 years. And he's done things, he's done ones on like Scientology documentaries, or he's done one on like the porn business and like certain brothels. He did one on like it was a prolific pedophile in the UK. Oh my god, what's his name? Oh my
Yeah,
god,
like
why
he
is it
gets
my
them
mind?
to trust him and then he
Yeah.
infiltrates these communities.
Yeah. And he does it really well, and he always asks the best like questions like imaginable, and he's just really good at what he does. And
Yeah.
so I think he's the best documentarian for
Yeah, he's got
sure.
great conversational skills. That's wow.
Mhm. Like he asks enough to like get people to reveal like their information,
Yes.
but not too much where like what you don't want is like him to be the star of the show. Like no, like he always makes sure it's the people that he's talking about that are always
Mm-hmm.
the front and center, and I really like that about him.
Yeah, like even in that document where you know, he asked the girlfriend, so and then when she leaves, he's like, was that okay? Like and Myron is like, yeah, of course, of course. She's like, really? I sense a little bit of awkwardness. Like most people wouldn't even say anything. I think
Wouldn't
you
have the balls to say that
yes,
almost
you
like
wouldn't have the balls to
yeah.
say it, but he's really honest.
Yeah, because I guess in that moment, like if you're being filmed, you realize you can't really act out too much, or you will be, that'll be
Yes.
used against you, right? So you kind of have like protection when you have cameras rolling a little bit of like everything you say is going to be there.
Do you know
Like,
the all the drama that unfolded after in regards to this scene?
no.
Well, so actually her and Miriam broke up
Wait,
after
really?
the filming of the documentary. Yeah, and then she was found like people like found photos of her on other guys' Instagram stories like days after she was hanging out with
Oh,
Myron.
oh
And but then
no.
he went on Fresh and Fit and tried to do damage control. He would say that it's oh, they've broken up, months ago. This got nothing to do with it. She wanted to settle down. I didn't want to. Yada yada. But then people, when they pieced out the photos, they found out that maybe she was hanging out with guys like just a day after she would hang out with him. And then he tried to get the producers of the documentary to get her off the documentary, but they refused because they're like, well, she's a public
Oh
figure, you
god.
have her on your podcast, you also
Yeah.
use her to like promote your lifestyle. Like he calls,
Right.
yeah, he's like, my woman, she stays at home, she cooks and cleans, she packs my condoms
Yeah,
when I
she's
go
part
out.
of his brand and
Yeah,
what he
she's part of
preaches
his
about.
brand. Yeah. So,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
and then she came out and she posted a TikTok video. It's available on her TikTok where she speaks about how Louis Theroux's question made her like question her life and her lifestyle, and she received everybody's comments after the documentary went out, everybody's concerns, and she read all of them, and she was grateful for people to, question her and criticize her because
Mhm.
now, and then she left that relationship, and she says that now she's in a relationship with somebody that loves her and takes care of her, which was kind of like a pointed jab,
Right, because like, wasn't Myron's thing that he's like poly and he would date other
It
women?
was a one-way monogamy, is what he called it.
Yeah, like that doesn't work. Like either you both are in a poly relationship and you have that deal. Like it's I don't see how it works where like one person cannot be
Yeah.
and the other isn't. Like that's just how. I don't know a single person whose mental would be able to handle that. Like
I mean,
that's
even
like
in poly relationships, there's always like jealousy drama. So I don't know, like there would have to be
Hmm.
resentment one way or another, or jealousy developing one way or another, or she would secretly hope that one day he'll choose her.
Right, because like I think a lot of people can relate to that, right? Like, or if you know someone doesn't like or isn't as into something, and you're like, maybe they will, and
Yeah,
maybe later. If I'm just really nice and I keep doing everything they want me to do, maybe one day they'll like me for me, but that never really ends up happening. Like
yeah, or
it's
you keep
like
shrinking
that,
yourself. Yeah,
yeah, and you just end up like ruining your own like self like worth at that point. It's really sad. It
yeah,
makes me really sad for those women. Like it's I'll be to me, no amount of money, clout, like fame, opportunity is worth like ruining your whole self worth and image and like mental
nope.
over. Like it's like no 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 no, don't
Yeah,
do that.
absolutely not.
It's not healthy. The exception while in VCU is crazy work. Hi Thoma, hi lovely. Yo, hey Thomo, when's the next video, man? When's the next documentary? Reminds me of the TLC show that Cinnamon Toast Ken covered with the weird guy wanted to marry a Brazilian woman. Oh, 90 Day Fiance? Is that what you're referring to? Oh my god, I love that show. Oh my god.
90 Day Fiance. Oh my god, are you the kind of person that loves like reality shows like Love Island and stuff?
God, I used to I get so
Sure.
morbidly curious. I
Used
get
to.
so morbidly curious.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Like I do. I get morbidly curious in like the lives of other people.
Mm.
How? Why? Court moment.
God. Yeah, I used to equal. I love it.
You
90
love
Day
it.
Fiance was a crazy show. Was it a reality show or was it a just
Oh, you don't
fiction?
know what it is?
No.
Okay, wait. Okay, let me put you onto this. Okay,
Oh
wait, wait, wait,
god.
wait, wait. Okay, so
I'm gonna
it's
hate this,
essentially
aren't I?
probably okay. So essentially, usually it's a guy, but could be a woman, and they might be like from America or based in America, and they've met someone like maybe online from like I don't know the Philippines or something, and
Okay.
they're like or Russia, and they're like I love this person, I want to marry this person, and so they end up meeting each other. They'll fly them out over to the states for the show, film everything, and at the end of they get engaged, and by the end of the 90 days, they get married or not.
Oh, okay, so they're like e-dating. And then
Kind of, but then
yeah.
they meet, and then they're together, and then they spend
Dude,
they
we
spend
should
time.
get like Final Fantasy 14 role players to get on that
Oh
show.
my god! Oh, it's like yeah, it's like mail order bride, but reality show. Like
Wait,
that's
most of the
that's
times it's catfish?
yeah. Like a lot of the times they're like not who they say they are. Wait, let me find. Oh my god, let me find some clips.
Oh my
Oh my god,
god.
this shit is so good. Wait, hang on. Nine.
Okay, that does actually sound like content.
Bro, oh my god, people like make videos about 90 Day Fiance and they farm like crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's huge.
Okay, okay,
Big
but if
time.
it's like a catfish, isn't it like for sure
Isn't it
we're not getting
like
married? Like we're not even getting through like 1 week, like much
that's the
less
thing?
90 days.
Sometimes, like for example, some of the women some of the women that like agree to do this stuff do it for like the green card, right?
Oh, okay.
So like they'll these guys look the way they do, they know how they look, but they'll do it anyway because they can get like residency to the States
Oh,
or
I see.
whatever.
Do they
Like
get some
this
kind
is
of
one guy.
prize?
No, it's just like it's just like their life. Wait, hang on. This is oh my god. This is one of the guys. This is Big Ed. Okay. And he definitely looks a certain way. Hang on, let me get some better images. He's kind of been memed on quite a bit.
Where are
This is
you
what he
posting
looks like.
that?
It's alright. I'm good. I can share my screen in a sec. If you just search for Big Ed.
I'm just gonna share your stream. Oh God, he's very top
This is
heavy.
Big Ed. Yeah,
Like,
he's got
he's made
no
like a
neck.
cartoon character.
He really is. He really is. He has like no neck. And he was one of the biggest stars on like 90 Day Fiance. Mm. And yeah, it's why he looked like a thumb. Hey,
No,
listen, this
he
is why he's a star of the
does.
show. And but yeah, so apparently he was one of the people, and he was interested in like this woman here. I can't remember where she was from. I think it might have been from the Philippines. Um, and so he traveled over there to like meet her and like her family and stuff. And obviously she's not having it. Like she is not happy. Like she is
Oh wait, I want
not.
my character to not hide you, but I'm screwing up your stream. I just
Oh, no,
realized.
no, you're chilling, you're chilling, you're chilling, you're chilling, you're chilling, you're chilling, you're chilling. It's okay, it's okay. Right? And so like he is yeah, she's just not pleased with him. And essentially it's just like, oh my god. Obviously it doesn't work out by the end of it, but it's like a whole season following a bunch of like potential like couples to see if like they'll marry by the end of it or not. And obviously most of the time it doesn't work out.
Oh my God. Wait, are they washing themselves with a bucket? What the fuck's going on here?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Oh my
She looks
god.
so done here.
Come on, future husband. Oh my god. Like, oh. I just don't know why you would agree to this of a TV show.
They must
I
be getting paid or something. There's no way.
I don't I just oh my god. The things people will do.
Yeah, he does look like Humpty Dumpty. I feel sorry for the guy. She's probably doing it for the green card. Or
No,
who
like
knows?
that's like the theory. A lot of these people just do it for the green card or the whatever into the States. But no, bro, this so oh my god. I haven't watched the show in so
Can you
long.
react
But
to this
it's
content without getting copyright striked?
oh maybe clips. I don't know about like full things.
Oh yeah, you're on Twitch, so you don't really have to worry about that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mm.
I've honestly that's why I stopped multi-streaming to YouTube. I kept getting copyright striked.
Oh
It was
yeah.
It was really bad. Like every single VOD, I had to cut out like 10 different things, and by that point, it's like a dead vid VOD, and I'm like,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. And the
So
strikes can terminate your channel too.
luckily, it doesn't like strike; it just claims. But like,
Okay.
there was one time I did get a strike, and it was only for the Olympics. Never stream anything from the Olympics on YouTube, otherwise,
Oh yeah.
they will actually strike you. That's bad. But no, TLC they might claim, but they don't. They don't strike. But bro, clips I think might be okay. You might have to experiment with that. But oh my god, why? Why am I getting ooh whys? Why am I getting speaky emotes? Yeah, yeah. What?
Oh
Oh
my
my god.
god, this is actually content.
No, it is. People make bro. I love. There are so many channels that like make because oh, you know what it is? Because like the content like can be copyright claimed. People have channels where they like talk about the actual like scenarios. so that people react to those videos instead, and that won't get copyright claimed.
Oh, smart.
There's a channel called Big Craig who does that with like a bunch of like weight loss videos. You know, like my 1,000 pound life, those kind of
Oh
videos of the
God.
yeah, the really the massive people. Like obviously those videos go like crazy, and he'll just make like documentaries about them, and people just react to that instead of like the actual like clips. It's wild. It's wild.
I'm adding this to my React list. Big Greg.
Yeah, you've got Big Ed of 90 Day and Big Craig of other
Oh
TLC content.
my god. I'm learning a bunch of things on this stream. This is amazing.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No,
It's
it's
like
great. It's great.
I just love content that's like about other people.
Yeah, like all the wacky stuff.
No, legit. Although I just get morbidly curious. Hi,
Me
Amethyst. Hi,
too.
Emily. So much leaning, so little woo. Listen, I love gacha, okay? I love gacha games, but after like 4 hours, you want me to like keep playing the same game? No. I want to talk about fun things like Big Ed and his thumb neck, okay?
It's
I
like
wanna talk about-
with gacha games, you kind of just do your dailies and then you're done. That's the problem.
Yeah.
At one point, once you're done with the story.
That's why there's so much infighting and there's so much drama.
Wait, H3 had them in their podcast? Who? Big
Huh?
Greg?
Big Ed was in a H3
Big Ed?
podcast? I missed that. I missed that. I used to love H3. I used to love him so much. I watched all his videos and like I even watched his podcast. And like when he did stuff with Trisha Paytas, like Frenemies, I loved that. And then he started like going kind of crazy and I stopped watching.
That does ring a bell, the Trisha Paytas thing. Yeah, they
Oh my
used to be
god.
big back then. I didn't watch much YouTube back then, I think.
Oh my god. I was very chronically online back then.
Yeah,
Like
Big
in
Ed.
20 Yeah.
Yeah, it was Big Ed that went on their show. Chat saying
It
it
was
became part of their lore and their inside jokes. No shot.
Big Ed H3. Wait, I have to look at this now. Oh my god, I searched it. The first thing I get, Big Ed pooped in a hole. Okay. Big Ed puts mayo in Zach's hair. Okay.
What?
That's oh my god. Okay. Okay, so they just content farmed him. That's what they did.
Oh yeah.
They got him on a
LOL. Oh my god. Big Ed is getting destroyed on social media.
Apparently he's married now or like has an actual wife.
Oh,
So
good for
hey.
him. Oh my
Is
god,
Big
they
Ed
made so many videos of him.
Is he wham now? Oh my god. Wait, he's actually getting wham. Good for him.
Yeah, Big Ed was a TV lolcow. That is true.
Yep. Yep. He was definitely a TV lolcow. Hey, I
I
mean,
love this.
it's so great. Bro, TLC spawns the weirdest people. Like their shows are just like crazy.
It always just baffled me that they agreed to go on these shows.
No, like legit. Like, hey, we're gonna like film you for a certain amount of time. You're gonna be embarrassed, and the world will talk about you.
Yes.
Okay. Or like the people like the TLC shows where it's like, yes, I have an intimate relationship with my car. Apparently,
Yeah.
I fuck my car exhaust every night. Yes, TLC, welcome to my home.
Or like
Yeah,
my
I'll tell
strange
you.
addiction, people. My love addiction. Wait, what's my love addiction?
I love addiction.
What's that? My love addiction.
Is it people that have relationships with like weird things? I know there was someone that had a relationship with a fairground ride. Like,
What?
I don't know how that works. Yeah, they want. Oh, someone got married to the Eiffel Tower.
That's not. You can't do that.
No, 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 I've been married to the Eiffel. I swear this is a thing. Yeah, no. About women who fall in love with large object. Oh my god, it's a documentary.
Thank you, Murtkip, for the
Oh my god.
gifted sub.
Oh my god, this is a whole documentary, an observation documentary about women who fall in love with large objects rather than people. They
What?
maintain to have intimate relationships with them, including communicating with them through telepathy.
No shot.
Oh my god, this is
Stop. Somebody fell in love, got married to the Berlin Wall too. Can you imagine the trauma after the fall?
oh my god.
That's so funny.
Okay. Honestly, never mind Atomy games, never mind about Gacha, never mind Love and Deep Space and getting people parasocial. We're all falling in love with Big Ben. Okay? The Eiffel
Yeah,
Tower.
Big Ben.
We're all falling in love with inanimate objects now.
And we're
That's what
talking with it with telepathy.
Like, isn't that just like schizophrenia at that point? Like, shouldn't you just be diagnosed?
I think so.
Like the voices.
The voices.
Voices.
Oh my god,
Like,
married to the Eiffel Tower. It's an actual fucking video.
It's so dark.
The fuck?
That's actually like oh my god, please tell me that's not what I think it is.
I don't know if I can play this on YouTube. I'm just gonna keep it muted.
Yeah, I'm just like clicking through.
What?
Bliss.
Oh my god, stop. That's not what I think it is. That's not. Okay.
What is he doing to that ramp?
I'm trembling because
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't
well,
want to know. These
obviously
people
because
are
of how much
crazy.
I love
Okay,
him, but this, you know, just
we're going too far. In the
finally
world.
having a
We're
voice.
going too far in the world. That's it. There are some things. Why do we need to talk about? What? Why? Suddenly, people getting obsessed with gacha characters doesn't seem too bad.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what?
You know what? Stay married to gacha characters.
Yep. You know what? Yeah, have your waifus. You know,
Yeah.
huge. Love it. I fucking love it. I love it, man. God. Okay. I'm gonna stick with this, guys. With Chisa. He's a
Yeah.
freak in that ramp. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I draw the line. Yeah, I'm gonna sit on a fence. Yeah, that's where I draw the line. I'm good.
This is a bit unrelated, but I saw that tweet you commented on about that guy who beat his girlfriend on stream.
Oh my! I was so angry about that. Like how the fuck are you a streamer and you have a wife who is pregnant and you decide to
Wait,
hit
she's
her?
pregnant?
Yes! She's pregnant! She's carrying his child! She's straight up carrying his child, and he's just beating her just off camera because he lost in a video game and poured water on his PC because he's a moron.
Yeah, he's a moron. And then later on, did you see people in the Oh, thank you for the raid. Thank you. Later on, he brings her back on stream to show her off, like saying, "Hey, look, chat, she's okay. She's totally okay." And she's like doing the thing like, "Yeah, my knees are fine. Look." And then she looks like she has a black eye.
Bro, no, legit! She was I saw my Squirtle's video.
Yeah, wait, I'll show it to chat.
It's like type it.
Okay, take it off.
Like she straight up ended up having like dead ass a black
What
eye.
the fuck?
Like I don't know, you can't make it up. It's just like I don't get it. And it's one of those like unfortunate things where like again, like no amount of like money, clout, whatever is worth like staying with someone like this. But she has his child. Like what do you do in that scenario? Like it's so unfortunate.
Get a parody
It's really
hitter, you know?
unfortunate. I don't know, man. Just be fucking normal. I don't know. I don't trust streamers anymore. Man.
No, but there was
don't.
also on live stream fails, I think before yesterday, a a streamer that finally got arrested
Looks like you can see, like, the fucking mark in her face where she
because
fucking apparently hit her, you know?
he had a
Looks like you got
stream,
fucking black
and
eye.
during the stream he went and murdered his girlfriend and then came back, but it was
Oh!
like a recorded
Yeah.
stream or something.
I've seen that. I've seen it. This happened a while ago, didn't it? Yeah, like
Yeah.
he faked playing, I think GTA, was it? No, he faked playing GTA on stream and he was like, "I chat, sorry, I can't read chat today because it's like not working. So you're just gonna have me talking and yapping." And really what was happening is he was off murdering his wife.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. He played a VOD and pretended it was like it was live, I guess.
Yeah. It's so like I, I just don't know why. How long ago? Yeah, like a couple years ago. 2023. Oh my god. He was sentenced to life imprisonment. I hope so. He killed someone.
Yeah.
I hope he gets life imprisonment. Yes, 100 times over. Hundreds of years in fucking jail.
I can't find the Reddit thread now, but I remember that the Reddit comments were saying that like just like most cases like that, he got like he did the VOD as an alibi, but
Mhm.
he messed up in little ways, which made it so that the police and the investigations were clued that he was behind it. I think he took a
Uh-huh.
taxi, for example, and the taxi noticed some stuff was off, things like little things like that.
So he wasn't that smart then.
No.
Bro probably thought he was the smartest guy ever. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have this mega plan. I'll keep a stream going so no one will ever know I'm doing it. But actually, it turns out he has no clue what he's doing. Oh my god. What a evil people, man. Evil people. Like, there's just too many of this. Like, there's been so many instances of like streamers either being frauds or doing horrific shit, like beating people or killing. And like, I remember there was one of like, who was it? Like the guy who pretended to be disabled. Did you see that one?
No, well, there was a couple that pretended to be disabled. Some of them ended up on
I
my
guess,
channel.
you know what? Valid. There was like, I remember there was one of the guy who like, yeah, he pretended to be disabled, and then like he just got up.
No.
Way. Yeah. Oh, what was he called? Let me find it. Streamer disabled walks away.
Oh yeah, it's that Reddit thread. Thank you. YouTuber found guilty of killing pregnant girlfriend while faking GTA stream for alibi.
Oh yeah, this guy. Oh, so did it take like this long for him to be actually charged with it? Did it
I
take
mean,
3 years?
it does take a
It
long
does
time. Like just to have your
Yeah.
case assigned to police takes a while, and then after that for a lawsuit it can take like 1 or 2 years.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. This one? He was finally found guilty. Oh my god. Stephen McCullough.
I want to know how they figured it out that it was him. Was he popular? I wonder if he was popular.
No, I don't think he was, right? Like, well, I don't. What counts as popular? What counts as? Because I don't know anyone that's heard of this guy. Let's Fail shouldn't mention GTA like it's the reason why it happened. Did he ever give a reason why he didn't like his wife or like his girlfriend?
Yeah, like why did he do that?
What was the motive? Yeah. What was his name? Stephen McCullough. What was his videos like?
Yeah, I work in
Guilty
the
of-
courts and get cases this year for stuff that happened 2-3 years ago. Yeah, that's what I've been told too. Like the system is just so backed up with cases. Oh, he's a 3 or 4 view. Jesus.
Oh.
She was divorcing him. Yo, doesn't it count as more if it was premeditated murder too?
Premeditated?
Yeah.
I guess. Because like it was like, cause for him to like set things up in advance, like that is by definition premeditation, isn't it? Like,
That's dark.
oh my god.
Well, since
I
everybody's
don't
a
know if you're
streamer
familiar.
nowadays, we're gonna have more and more of these cases, I think.
True. That's like the scary thing though. Like, bro, oh my god, we just got clavicular like arrested like yesterday.
Yeah.
For
I don't know for
shooting an
what
alligator.
though.
People say he got arrested for shooting the alligator, but apparently he got arrested for battery a couple days before.
Oh.
Apparently it wasn't the actual alligator thing. Yeah. Something else. Yeah, I don't know, man. But yeah, no. I don't know. Streamers and online content is just like the new media, so obviously it's gonna be a lot more bad shit will come out of it. And like new media doesn't have like PR control like traditional media had, right? Like, if you think of traditional celebrities or like TV stars of like 10, 20 years ago, every network had PR teams. Everyone acted a certain way. Everyone had
Yeah.
to like be protected, right? But these days, people have their own agency. That doesn't happen. People don't have PR teams. People don't have like corpos backing you and trying to mold you into being certain kinds of ways. So people could get even more trouble than they ever used to.
But it also,
Unfortunately.
but even I feel like everything's like I was covering like the Chappelle Row on drama, and like
Oh,
both sides were celebrities, and they were both like responding to the beef with like TikTok videos. I was like, what the hell?
yes. Oh my god, that whole Chapel Roan drama stuff, bro. The memes were so funny.
The memes were so
Oh my
funny. They were going crazy with the memes.
Chapel Road and the security when she finds a kid, and it's just this guy ramming this like kid into a fucking wall. I'm
I
like,
know.
stop.
I like the boys meme where he just like throws his son out of the rooftop. The memes were so golden. Like the best dramas have like good memes.
Honestly, that's how I judge like good drama, is like how silly can you get with it? Like every time. Like whenever I get involved with drama, I'm like, okay, if I'm getting involved, I'm just gonna take the piss, because like you might as well make it entertaining, right?
Yes.
So people just making memes out of it is just the funniest ever. That's like good mainstream drama, Chapel Roan. I like her music
Yes.
though.
I like the celebrity drama. I
I
only
do-
know
me
one
too.
of her songs, but I like I think I like her as an artist. I don't know
She-
anything about her, TBH.
Yeah, she had like another bit of drama that coincided with this, which is why it became even bigger. Because like she's been the kind of celebrity that's been like, oh, I grew up poor. I grew up poor in like a trailer park in America kind of thing. And then it turns out that her dad's like a multi-millionaire, and that she went to like a camp where they spend like 3,000 to make Grammy winning songs and stuff like that. And people were like, oh, okay, you lied about being poor.
Wait, she
Also-
lied about this? Why would you lie about this? Like people are gonna find
Apparently not
out.
lie, but she, like, stretched the truth.
Oh
I think
yeah,
is-
wait. Tiger Woods DUI arrest. Oh my god.
Again?
Yeah, he got arrested for driving.
Didn't he have a controversy a number of years ago where he was like an alcoholic or something? It was like a whole big thing about Tiger Woods. Oh my god,
Oh
he
yeah,
crashed.
he did get arrested on DUI charges. Oh my god.
So he still hasn't recovered then, I guess. I thought his whole thing was that he was actually recovering.
I thought he cheated on his wife, or am I confusing him with somebody else?
And
Probably.
a Land Rover just
Hey,
rolled
probably
over
at
on
that
the- on the
point.
driver's
Prob's not
door,
drunk,
and we're gonna
worse.
provide you photos of that.
Oh, he crashed his wife after
The investigation
his car after his wife
started,
left him.
and initially, right off the top, it did appear that the driver of the Land
So when he's
Rover
gotten several
might be
DUIs and he
impaired,
cheated.
And at that point,
yeah.
the Chief Ewing of
Bro
Duke
just
Brown
had
Police
it.
Department
Bro had it rough.
called
huh?
me from the Martin County Sheriff's Office
He
and
cheated
asked for
multiple
assistance.
women.
It wasn't that the Duke Brown Police Department isn't
I
fully
thought he was like
capable of
in
doing these types of
recovery and doing
investigations,
better, but
quite
clearly
frankly,
not.
the Sheriff's Office has a lot more repetitions in these traffic crashes and these types of investigations. Our investigation revealed as follows. Shortly again
did
before
big time?
2, the
Like a lot of
pressure
women.
cleaner truck pulling a trailer.
Okay,
small
how many's a
trailer.
lot?
Wait,
have a
is there
number?
body cam footage?
There's body cam. Oh my god, this is another
we
Justin
can-
I don't know.
Timberlake situation.
Sometimes they do. I know the Justin Timberlake one was funny. I want to know if there's a body cam of him too.
Honestly, that's one of the best things of the modern day is the amount of body cam
Why
footage and stuff.
not?
That wreck has since been
Period.
cleared up. But let's go to the photos of this particular rollover
Meme
incident.
of a chick
We
was
know
like,
that,
"We are
police
poor,
here
just like
in
you," and then
Jupiter,
her
they got
brother
the call
interrupted and
just
was
before
like, "Be
2
honest," and then
p.m.
she
about
admitted her
a
dad
rolled over
used to pick
vehicle.
her up
They
in a
arrived
luxury
and
car.
they did find that
Oh
Land
no,
Rover
that was
in the middle of
David.
the road
That
on
was
its
David Beckham.
side. We know that
Yeah,
Tiger
yeah,
Woods was nearby.
that's
They
David
identified
Beckham
him as the driver,
and
they say
Victoria
that he
Beckham.
appeared to be lethargic and under the influence of
Victoria was
something.
like, "Oh, we
That
grew up poor," and David walked in and
50-year-old
was like, "Be
professional
honest, what did your
golfer
dad pick you
managed to
up in?"
climb out of
She's
the
like,
vehicle
"Oh,
on his
like
own
a
out of the
Mercedes."
passenger
Like,
side
okay, so you
Lol.
were
of
poor.
that vehicle. But we know that no injuries were reported in this rollover incident. As we come back out here live, we know that Tiger Woods, he took a breathalyzer.
Yeah, we spoke a bit about clavicular, but I mean, he got arrested, I think, for battery charges, but I'm not sure about
he
what.
declined to do that, and because of
I
that,
don't know
we
about the
know that,
specifics.
the officers here, the sheriff's department, the sheriff's
Clavicular
deputies, they
arrested.
arrested him on at least one count of driving.
Oh my god, it's on BBC News. No fucking way.
The what? The
Clavicular.
clavicular?
Look, oh my god, this is an actual. Oh my god, I can't believe this is an actual like article on the BBC. Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. This is okay. There's no way. There's a link. Oh my god, there's no way. Looks maxing influencer clavicular arrested on battery charge.
But for what? Like, what did he do? Did he beat up somebody?
Accused of instigating a fight between two women and then posting a video of it on social media. Oh. A 19-year-old woman reported that she had been battered by Violet Marie Lentz 24th and 2nd of February during a physical altercation in a residence rented out by Peters, 20. Deputies arrived at the home, but Peters and Lentz would not meet them outside to speak about the incident. A warrant was issued by the sheriff's office for Peters for charges of misdemeanor battery and criminal conspiracy to commit battery. Huh. So he didn't actually do anything. I don't know what he could be done for. The TMZ article about the same thing straight up calls him autistic.
Wait, really?
I wouldn't be surprised if Clavicular was autistic though. Like it would make sense.
Yeah, true. That's funny. I'm trying to find a Reddit thread for us to react to.
Yeah. Okay, it's my turn now to go for a piss.
Okay.
Chat me next. I'll be right back.
What should we do while she's gone, chat? Should we be up to no good? Apparently in Florida, it's illegal to shoot an alligator. If the alligator was posing no harm and he shot it in a public place with people around him, in the boat, the alligator was dead before he shot it. The alligator was dead before he shot it, then why did he get arrested? That doesn't make sense. Global domination? I'm down for that, Sarah. As a Floridian can confirm this. Oh, you're from Florida? I'm sorry for you. Don't ask Cap about her ex. Uh-oh. Look up Tiger Woods to see his mugshots. Okay, wait, let me see. Tiger Woods mugshot 2026. 4 hours ago. Oh god. Is he still a good golf player? Or is he just turbo washed now? Jesus. That is a crash. These people have so... Dude, he must have been so drunk to crash like that. These people have infinite money. How can you find one person to drive you home or like order an Uber or anything? Oh, he's washed? Okay. That's crazy, chat.
All right, I'm back. What's
Scatter, she's back.
Oh no. Wait, why did Mystery K send a link? Oh no. What did you send? I'm scared. Best clip from the Saint drama? Oh my god. Oh dear. Why does that clip have 400,000 views? Mystery, why does that clip have 400,000? Oh my god.
Do you want to react to this Reddit thread I found?
Hell yeah.
It's on Best of Redditor updates. It's called Yesterday My Brother Told Me He Was in Love with Me.
What?
Wait, I have to make sure I start from the latest update. Okay, next day. Okay, I think it's in order. All right. I'm gonna take my best YouTuber voice to read this.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so hi everyone. I'm so conflicted to know where to even begin with this. I was adopted when I was 3 years old from Russia. And honestly, I love my family so much. I have 2 older brothers and 1 sister, all of which my parent had biologically. My siblings and I have always been really close, but now we live opposite sides of the country due to college. The brother I was talking to in this message is the one I'm arguably the most close with since we are the closest in age, 19 and 20. Over the last year, I have noticed slight behavioral differences between how he used to act and how he acts now. He always treated me like a gross, annoying sister, and now he's a lot more shy around me. I can't tell if it's because we don't live together or what, but that's when I started to suspect something was different. Over Christmas break, he was always wanting to hold my hand or had his arm around my shoulder and made me feel a little suffocated. I thought this was all due to the fact that we're thousands of miles apart, but after this text exchange, I'm not sure. Is he being flirty or is he just having a hard time expressing himself? I'm so unsure because if I bring that up that I'm uncomfortable to him, it would be so awkward if I was wrong.
Oh god.
Okay, so there's like a transcript of the text messages between the original poster and her brother. Brother shared a TikTok link of welcome back, friends. You had a long day at school. Halloween is the next week. Wait, let me see this. Okay. He says, us after family service in 2012. She says, stop, that video low-key made me sick. He responds, it made me realize how much I miss you. I can't wait to be with you again over the summer. She says, me too. By the way, I was thinking about submitting this to the agency, but wanted your opinion first. I think I will get more professional once done with them, but this one is temporary. They said to take in natural light, but I'm afraid my expression comes across stiff or something. No, you look absolutely beautiful. Wow, it makes me nervous, lol. Thanks, but what do you mean nervous? Cry emoji. Sorry, I meant like it's weird that you used to be my little sister and now you're a beautiful woman. Makes me nostalgic.
Oh,
brother, ew.
Ah.
Yikes. Then the top, so then they give like the top comments. Unfortunately, you're going to have to be very direct with him. It'll be easier in text. You said you are seeing me in a different light. Does this mean you're attracted to me? Don't add anything to it. If you tell him that's not okay before he admits it, you'll be telling him what to say. If he does admit attraction, shut it down. I'm so sorry you're feeling that way. You'll always be my brother to me. And because of that, I'm going to step back on communicating. You need time to move on from this crush, and I need some time to recover from this as well. And then the commenter also replied, especially the "you used to be my little sister" part. He's made it blatantly clear that he no longer sees her as his sister, but it's just barely ambiguous enough for him to try and lamely backtrack in case he doesn't get what he wants. I bet he would try for some weak excuse like, "I just meant that you're not little anymore."
Mm.
And then the OP says, "Yeah, I thought he meant that he just meant that I'm no longer little anymore, but I'm unsure. Thanks for clarity." And then she made another update on February 17, 2026. Same day, hours later. So this is kind of recent.
Oh my god.
So she
Oh, it
says,
is. Sorry.
yeah, it is recent. She says, "Anyways, I have an important presentation later today, so here's a brief update. I got a lot of conflicting answers on it, if it was flirting or not, but I think the general consensus was yes. Regardless, I think these texts pretty much confirm something very weird is going on. I think I'm going to call my mom this evening and talk to her about it. I'm not so sure
no.
what she will say. I'm very afraid this will make the family situation very different. As for people saying he could just be socially awkward, I don't think that's a good explanation. If he's always been very popular and outgoing, he has no issues getting girls to talk to him, and his texts have been different lately. He had a long-term girlfriend. They broke up last summer, so the only thing I can think of is that he's still upset about that and pushing those feelings onto me." And finally, people were making this sexual or condoning this behavior. Please don't. This disgusts me so much. I vomited my breakfast this morning. I'm so devastated that our relationship is taking a turn for this. He is my brother, and I will forever only be my brother. I don't care for not blood related. We're siblings. If anyone has any advice on what to say to him to maintain our relationship while being firm, he is creepy. Please let me know. Thank you. Here, I'll send you the text so you can at least have something to show on your screen. And okay, so she sends him some other texts. She says, "Don't worry, I'll still be your little sister, always will be." He says, "Good morning, hope your day goes well. Let me know how your bio presentation goes. You got this." And then he adds, "Yeah, but my little sister isn't so little anymore."
That's so weird.
And then she responds, "You're still 5 inches taller than me. Don't worry, you'll always be bigger. Also, we'll let you know, Redacted and I worked all weekend on it and still don't feel confident. I also wanted to bring up something important with you. Lately, you have been acting a little different, more shy to me, but at Christmas, you were more physical. Is there anything I did on why you're acting differently? I just hope everything is okay between us." Oh shit, okay, he says, "I've actually been meaning to talk to you about that." Oh no! Why does it start like this? This is going to sound really weird!
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no! And you can tell me if it makes you uncomfortable, but I've been seeing you in a different light lately. I don't. Yamero! Stop the count! I don't know how to describe it, and I, of course, still love you, and you're my family. It's just different now that we're far away. I don't know. I just mean you're the one person I'm excited to talk to every day. If we don't text, I really miss you. I hope this doesn't get misconstrued. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Oh no, it's understood. Oh no, it's 100% understood. What the fuck?
But I'm also confused. Is he saying like that he just miss her because she's far, or is it more?
What I'm feeling is that like because they haven't been around each other for so long, they're seeing them differently. Like the context is different. 'Cause I feel like like siblings, when you grow up with siblings and like brothers and stuff, like you're with each other like all the time, right? Like all the time, and that's whatever. So maybe he's thinking the distance is like making her seeing her like a different person that's like not his like sister. That's weird, man.
Oh, it's giving Lannisters.
Yeah.
Okay, so she says, "Well, I kind of get what you mean, but not really. I also miss you since you're my brother. I miss everyone. It's hard being away from home." I feel like she's being like purposely like obscure, obtuse.
Yeah. Yeah, she wants him to talk more, like to explain
Yeah.
further.
And then he says, "For fuck's sake, this is coming out wrong. Can I call you around 9 tonight to clear it up? I fear in text it will sound bad." Okay. She says, "Please, you're making me worried and a little uncomfortable. Can you please just tell me now?" He says, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I really can't tell you now. Please just wait until tonight. Oh my god.
That's insane. No. No.
Yeah, it reminds me of that clip that did you see that clip of the guy saying Game of Thrones fucked us all up and got us into incest prawn?
Oh my god. Do you know what? Game of Thrones is a show that I never watched beyond season 2. But I
No
know
way.
I know a lot of crazy stuff happened. But now it's apparently incest is now normalized. I don't like why how have we ended up in this position?
Well, I don't think it's normalized. I think that guy was just like self-exposing himself.
Not normalized, but like I'm just seeing more
Maybe in
incest related things.
fiction.
I think like stuff in like pornography, like incest stuff has just been on the rise the past like 10 years, and now it's just like this just makes me feel really uncomfortable. In anime, yeah, like anime, explicit content, like incest adjacent, it's just been kind of like I don't know. Maybe
Well,
it's fucked
step
up people's
bro
brains.
stuff might be normalized, but
Yeah.
they're step bros, not
Yeah,
real
it's step
bros.
for a reason. It's step for a reason.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the next day she posts another update. I believe this will be the final update in what's going on between my brother and I. Unfortunately, despite me wanting to, I didn't record due to people commenting that it's illegal in some states, which I'm unfortunately in. Then I was informed after we talked that it doesn't matter unless you're using it in legal settings. If anything, I think these texts prove his intentions. I'll try to keep this as succinctly as possible since it was quite a long call. Long story short, he said he was in love with me. Oh my god, okay. Shit. He got really nervous at the start, took 20 minutes of beating around the bush, and then he told me. He said he was sorry, he tried to keep it hidden and didn't want to lose our relationship, but he never felt like this about anyone. He seemed very sincere and vulnerable. I asked him for a couple of minutes of silence to try to think of the best thing to say. It's cooked, chat.
Oh my god.
I ended up saying something like, I'm glad you trusted me enough to confide this in me, but this made me deeply uncomfortable. The only future with us is one as your sister. I love you as my brother, but if you can't handle that or respect me, then I'll need to stop communicating with you. He started crying about how sorry he was for bringing this up. He would do better just to please not shut him out. I literally have never seen him cry beside when we were really young, so hearing it made me unsettled on what to do. I could tell how much he was struggling to come to terms with his emotions, but continuing to talk to him and hear him beg made me even more disgusted. I told him I needed to go and to please give me space. He had since flooded my phone with texts. I'm considering blocking him for the time being. I'm very conflicted / lost on how to bring this up with my family. Oh no, she's gonna tell the fam! Unfortunately, I don't even have the mental capacity to deal with this right now, as I have 2 exams next week and a 20-page paper due. He's very much struggling mentally, which I never knew until he said it last night and today, and I'm going to message my parents to potentially do a mental health check. I'm also going to bring this behavior up to them this weekend. The only good thing that he is on the other side of the country, so I can just focus on school right now. If worse comes to worse, I'll cut him out of my life, but cutting the rest of my family off as well is non-negotiable. Thanks. And then there's screenshots of the final text. He's like spamming her. Look, I'm really sorry. I think I've been going through it lately. I think I got my feelings mixed up. I don't know. Please, I need to keep you in my life. I just really care about you, and having you push away when you're already so far away would kill me. I know it's fucked what I said. I'm so sorry. I put you in the situation that wasn't right. Can we please just forget it happened and go back to things? I don't care if you tell mom, dad, redacted or redacted. I just know I need you. I'll go to therapy like you suggested. I want to get better for you. She says, I'm in class. Stop calling me. He says, are you okay? She's like, please, just let me process alone. He's like, fuck, I'm sorry. It's so hard, though. I can't even imagine what you're thinking. I wish I never said anything. I've ruined everything, haven't I? And she says, I'll be frank, I'm really annoyed. You can't leave me alone and let me think things through instead of spam calling and texting. This is the last time I'm going to ask you before I'm going to block you. I'm very busy right now. This is the last thing I need. And he says, okay, I respect that.
Oh my god. Was that the last text?
Yeah, I think then there's the commenters. Oh my god, there's another update! Same day, different subreddit. Why is there so many updates? Okay, there's another update on February 18th, same day, different subreddit. I posted this on another subreddit, but honestly, I just need to vent because I can't even tell my friends / feel so isolated since this situation is so gross. I also don't think this breaks the relationship post. It's not romantic and we're obviously not dating. Anyway, I was adopted from Russia at 3 when brother was 4. He is biologically my parents. We grew up together. He was always the one I was the closest with since we were the closest in age. My other brothers and sister are both 5+ years older than me. So it was always him and I getting in trouble with each other, teasing each other, walking home from school. And we have had our differences. He was always annoying and pretentious about his grades, but I love him. Last year I started college and moved across the US while he just went to California for college. I was honestly so excited to start this new chapter in my life. And I grew up in a smallish town in Oregon. During my first year, he started to text me more often and call all the time. I was honestly really glad because it was difficult to be away from home. This year over winter break is when I noticed him acting differently. He was overly touchy. He literally made me rest my head on his laps while we watched a movie, and when I sat up, he told me he was cold. I was extremely uncomfortable. He would hold my hand, casually put his arm around my shoulder, and just other physical contacts I didn't want. Another thing about him is that he's extremely charismatic, funny, and popular. He's conventionally attractive, 6'3" athletic, and the reason I bring these qualities, is that he's not some lonely guy who has no friends and cannot talk to women. He was literally one of the most popular guys in our high school. This is what makes it even more confusing and gross on my hand. I sent him a photo. He made a weird comment about my beauty, making me nervous, and then I asked him why he was acting strange lately, and he made me call him and confessed he was in love with me. Now he's saying it's due to his mental health and that he's scared he'll lose me, etc. I'm so unfathomably disgusted with him and just want to block him for the time being. The only thing that's making me not is the possibility he might harm himself. I know I need to tell my parents, but I also worried how they're going to process this. I have no idea if they'll fully believe me. Words cannot begin to describe the betrayal I feel right now. I'm second guessing every interaction I've had with him. When did his feelings begin? What did he hope to gain from this? I don't know, and I'm so sick.
God. That's a bit of a bombshell, though. So, like, they're not blood related. Technically. They're
Yeah.
not blood related, but, like, they grew up from very young. Oh, no.
Oh, my chat is molding because I didn't reply. I didn't read the comments and the replies. Yeah, but she keeps summarizing them. Okay, I'll read the other comments. Fake incest, shaking my head. Okay, small update on February 19, 2026. I had a counselor meeting this morning and she told me I needed to call my parents. I think I'm going to after dinner tonight despite receiving mixed messages on if I should or not. I'm not sure how much I will want to share after this call, but depending on how it goes, I may update again later tonight. I have muted my brother for the time being. He only texted me once today and I did not respond. I'm not sure how many people actually care, but should I just post it on my profile? Would another subreddit be more appropriate? Thank you. I also want to say how much I appreciate all the advice and support people have been giving me. It really means a lot, and I'm sorry if I didn't respond to some of the comments. There were so many, but I read them all. Thank you. Okay, next update is she called her parents.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm
no!
The mom is no.
Oh god. I just got off the phone with my parents 30 minutes ago. My counselor told me to write down expressively all the things that I wanted to say, including my need and my brother's need. I was able to share my screen with FaceTime so I could pull up our recent texts and his concerning number of phone calls. He called me 30 times in 24 hours! I started off saying I was concerned about his mental health, how he was behaving unusually erratic and desperate. He is usually very chill, level-headed, so the switch in him was the most concerning to me. I told them when I started to notice he was acting differently to me over Christmas, being excessively touchy and making me do things that I normally wouldn't do. Nothing related to SA, just that one example of him wanting me to lay my head on his lap while we watch a movie and him telling me to get back down when I came back from the bathroom. How it was on the couch, and he would put his arm around me or hold my hand, making me feel smothered and uncomfortable. I then started to show them screenshot, some from month prior, where I come through our messages and realized some things went straight over my head. Some things, when I thought he was being overly nice, it was flirty, and I didn't want to recognize it. And then I showed them the text that caused me to come to Reddit, where he called me beautiful and that I was nervous. All this time, both my parents took this very seriously and were nodding and telling me to continue. Anyways, I showed them the text exchange after my brother and I called, and my mom looked like she was sick. My dad had always been quite solemn. I don't know if that's the right word, but he looked seriously disturbed and almost angry. My mom started immediately apologizing, asking if I was okay, if I needed anything. I told her I wanted my brother to get better, but right now I needed him to not contact me. I told my dad they needed to call him right after and check on him. And I told them not to get him in trouble, but for his safety, which is true. My dad comes from a more conservative culture than my mom, and I like to wear a lot of Brandy Melville. Most of their stuff is just crop tanks, nothing too crazy. So he asked me angrily why I couldn't dress more appropriately around the house, and maybe things would have been different.
What the fuck?
He has never liked the way I dressed, even though I dress like every other girl my age. So hearing him say that wasn't surprising, to be honest. It made me cry, not gonna lie. I said I was sorry, even though I don't think it was my fault. I don't know if it was a very stressful call, and you could tell my dad had a lot of misplaced anger, and my mom had no idea what to do. They said they could call me again tomorrow after they talked to my brother, discussing the next steps. Also, final thing, I guess some people think this is some weird fetish/kink thing. The fact someone would have to fabricate those texts and would take their time to write all of this just for the sake of being weird wouldn't surprise me, considering the disgusting things some people have commented on my post. This will probably be my final update, as I'm only posting to get help or advice, and not condoning this disgusting behavior. I know I really can't prove that I'm real, but at the end of the day, I'm here for guidance. So I have also received many comments from other women who have had similar situations happen to them with their families, so it feels good to be taken seriously, and this situation is unfortunately more common than I originally thought. My heart goes out to everyone who has been through this before. It's seriously the most stressed I've ever been. Thank you for the support, everyone. Nah, dude.
Bro, I'm like, this is like, what the, okay.
This is a
the
roller
dad too
coaster.
also gave away though?
Yes!
Okay.
The dad being like, well, what were you wearing? Like, the victim
Yeah,
blame excuse.
yeah, like how dare you wear that crop top? You turned on your
Yeah.
own brother. Like, what the fuck?
Gross, dude. There's another update the next day. Oh my god. There's screenshots of text messages. He's sending her a TikTok. Remember, you used to do this all time thinking it worked? It's a mermaid tails the kid used looked so fake, but I thought it was so real. Okay. So last night I called my parents in for a condensed version of what happened. My parents were very shocked and unsure of what to do. My mom apologized and made sure I was okay. My dad kind of blamed it on me, saying I shouldn't have worn what I wear around the house. I don't know. It was a very confusing call. My parents called my brother and I. I'm not sure exactly what happened or what was said, but they called me today saying he sounded perfectly normal, calm, and not a threat to me or himself. They wanted to hear his side of the story, and he denied the physical stuff over break, essentially say he didn't recall any of it, and when he sent those texts, he was really drunk. I told them it was a terrible excuse because even if he were drunk, if I were drunk, I would have never sent those texts or made that call. I also pointed out that if he was drunk in all those texts, he must have been drinking day and night, which obviously means something is emotionally wrong with him.
God.
My dad, I think, really wants to deny it. He kept saying it's a momentary lapse in my brother's judgment, and I think my mom doesn't know what to think. Honestly, don't fault them for being shocked or confused because he has always been such a golden child. Now I'm at loss because I don't know if he's struggling mentally and doesn't want to admit it, or if he was using that as an excuse to confess everything to me and not face the consequences. I really want him to receive the help he needs if he's struggling, but I also don't want to engage with him. He sent me a TikTok about an hour ago like nothing happened. I'm like, what the fuck? He seriously cannot accept my boundary despite me asking repeatedly. I'm going to tell my parent once more that he needs to stop messaging me before I block him. I've been talking with some of my friends and one offered to split rent with me over the summer. I'm not sure if my parents will want to pay, but I'll find a job regardless. As of now, I don't feel safe returning home. I don't know if it's me being paranoid, but I'm afraid if he doesn't receive help, he could hurt me. I'm trying to be empathetic to him because there are probably issues he's facing I'm unaware of, but I feel like it shouldn't be my responsibility to fix them. What I really hope is my parents go down for the weekend and actually physically check up on him, but who knows if they will. I pray that they take this seriously and my dad comes to his senses. I know if I told my sisters, she would be in support of me, so I'm thinking of just telling her behind my parents' back. Thanks.
Did they say not to tell the sister?
I guess they didn't. I don't know why. Maybe because they don't want him to feel judged.
Yeah.
So there's some comments she's responding to. She says, my dad is Jordanian, mom is white American. We don't speak Arabic in the house. It's just at extended family functions. My dad's side of the family speaks it around me, so I don't understand things. Also, my siblings have always called themselves Wasians, even though I guess the more stereotypical idea is East Asian plus white. I don't know if it's the right term, but I call them Wasians since they call themselves Wasians. OOP responds to multiple downvoted comments regarding her adoption, languages, and family. Hey, so let me clarify some things. First of all, my extended family I see at most once every 2 months when I lived at home, so it's not a shock that I didn't learn it. They never made an effort to teach it to me and would always speak English around me if my mother was around. We didn't speak Arabic in my home since my mom is white. When I made my post talking about feeling ostracized, it was at family events and holidays. My cousins all spoke Arabic, and when we would go off together as kids, they would speak Arabic almost exclusively with my siblings. Same with my uncles and aunts. And the reason why my sibling can speak Arabic is because my dad sent my siblings and I to language immersion school over the summer. If you have read some of my comments, you know I can speak Russian. My parents thought it best I learned Russian, not Arabic, to keep me connected to my culture, so while my siblings learned Arabic, I learned Russian. You can still think this is fake, but I thought I would explain since you made a bunch of assumptions. It's funny how everyone thinks they know my whole life story based on a few Reddit posts. And final thing, I don't think this has anything to do with my dad's race. Both him and my mom are conservative, so race is irrelevant, and I'm saddened to see this has become a breeding ground for racism / xenophobia. My mom's family literally attend Catholic masses in Latin and cover their hair, so she's a lot more conservative than dad's. They wanted me to embrace my culture, which I'm actually grateful for. You're not my parents, so what do you think would make more sense has literally no effect on what they did. Okay, I feel like this is not so important. Has OPP's brother done the same thing to her sister? And she says no. She said he's never done anything with her. I think fundamentally he justified this in his mind because he doesn't see me as a sister. I think my parents were worried this would get out of our immediate family and they would be embarrassed. Oh, that's probably why they didn't want her to tell others.
Yeah. Now it's on Reddit. But I guess obviously.
Oh god, the next update is called update number 2. Brother said he was going to come to see me for spring break.
Oh no, stop. No, why is he not blocked yet? Why is he not blocked yet? I don't get it.
Why is he not getting a clue?
This is making
every
me
time she
skeptical.
says it's her final update.
There's more. Part of me thinks the more this goes on, the more like less believable it gets for me. Because at this point, why is he not blocked? Why is he not blocked? Why are we still talking? This is wild. This is insane.
It's just insane that she's posting on Reddit. Wait, there's more than that too? Oh, there were updates in March. Oh my fucking god. Okay.
No.
Okay, well, we'll start with the February 23rd update. Okay. Anyway, I decided to block my brother Friday night. I sent him this text. It seems like you can't respect my boundaries. For your healing and mine, I decided to block you for the time being. I don't want this to be permanent, but I need to focus on school. And you're making it extremely difficult at the present. I wish you the best and hope you get help. He never got a chance to respond on iMessage. Saturday night was my friends. I kept getting calls on Instagram. I didn't even realize until I got back to my dorm since my phone was on Do Not Disturb and it was my brother. It slipped my mind that I needed to block him on other platforms as well. I opened his profile to block when he called me again. I accidentally answered, but then thought maybe this was time to say what I needed to say, so he really knew to leave me alone. The moment I answered, he left out a flood of, "Oh my god, I'm so happy you answered. I needed to know you were okay," etc., etc. I told him I'm going to block him here too, and I needed him to get a mental health help, or of which, according to mom and dad, he was currently saying he didn't need. He told me he didn't want to lose me, he didn't want to feel uncomfortable, and that he couldn't concentrate if he knew I was mad. I told him I wasn't mad. I just want him to get better. He asked me if he could fly out for his spring break, which is in 3 weeks. He also had a Hawaii trip planned with his friends, which is weird he would drop so suddenly. I told him no, I needed months of space. He should go with his friends and get his mind on other things. He then said if he came to the city I live in, he wouldn't bother me. He just wants to be closer to me and do his own thing. I told him no firmly again and that I had to leave and to please leave me alone and not bother me until I make contact again. I then hung up before he could say anything else and blocked him on all my social medias. He's clearly unwell, but I'm also getting scared and how he keeps pushing me when it's obvious I don't want anything to do with him right now. I'm going to sort this all out and tell my counselor this afternoon. But that is it. I might stop updating period because I feel like what needs to be said has already been said. Thank you so much for all your help. Also, one other thing, I did tell my sister. She believed me after I showed her the receipts and told me she supports me in whatever I feel like I need to do to keep myself safe. Asked her if our brother had been weird with her, and she said no. And he probably always thought I was like an annoying addition to our family, not really a sister. Whatever that means. But at least she supported me. She has a baby and a full-time job as well as lives out of state from my family and I. So, not so sure how much help she can be. Can OOP go somewhere else for spring break so she won't have to see her brother? She says I have school during spring break, so I would be in class. Somebody else says this whole thing is terrifying. Like I'm genuinely worried that he'll go to your city and harass you or even hurt you. Can you go to the police and file some sort of restraining order? Isn't that like blowing things too far?
What, a restraining order?
Yeah, or like people.
I feel like restraining orders are like if you think your life is genuinely like in danger, or you think that he's actually going to like harass you, then you can get like really quick restraining orders on people to protect yourself. I feel like she needs to do this thing of actually no communication. Don't respond. Stop
Yeah,
responding.
why did she respond?
Stop responding first. If you want a restraining order, stop responding. Stop everything. And then if they keep going, or he ends up traveling to where she lives, then
Yeah.
restraining order. But like, at least let's try and not talk to him first. I don't know, like what?
That's great. No, but the comments are all like making her more paranoid. I think the commenter too said you're currently severely underreacting. You have told him you don't want him existing near you, and he's trying to come to your city. He'll find and harass you, and you need to get that restraining order in place before he can try anything. He's unwell. And the head and lap thing combined with the pressure and insistence is making me incredibly, incredibly worried that his unwellness may cause him to attempt to kiss or possibly even sexually assault you if he comes to your town out of his twisted love.
Oh, I think it's okay to be wary in this scenario, absolutely, especially if he's like, yeah, I want to come to where like you live or like where you are. Like, obviously, yes, be aware. But this is gonna make her scared. I feel this doesn't help. This doesn't help.
Okay, new update in March. The title is what does that mean? WIBTAH. If I refuse to meet my mom and brother after they flew across the country to see me. March 6th. Long story short, I have a lot more posts about this on my profile. I was adopted. Okay, I'm gonna skip the summary. Revolving's confession. Last week, my brother told me he wanted to come to my city during his spring break, despite having already booked a week-long vacation with his friends in Hawaii. Obviously, that freaked me out since he wasn't respecting my boundaries, and I was genuinely concerned if I needed to tell the police. I called my parents, and they said that they would handle it. Imagine my surprise. Their way of handling it was my mom flying out at the same time as my brother. She said she would keep him in check, and that it would be healing to have an intermediary resolve our issues. I told her I had no interest in meeting up with him right now, as I felt he was escalating and it would make me incredibly nervous. It's so strange because all the comments I've been receiving have reiterated the same thing, that my brother is dangerous right now. He shouldn't be anywhere near me, and I should even consider no contact. Yet, after my parents fully absorb this, they're calm and don't even seem to notice how he might be dangerous. It's like they can't fathom their perfect son might not be so perfect, and they want to maintain an illusion. I feel like my mom is trying to be the white knight in shining armor and think their trips will fix the entire situation, but we can't just move past. Every time I voice my worries, they're treating me like I'm over dramatizing the situation, which eventually even keep me safe in a question, and my instincts are telling me no. Her words have been eating at me, though, and I feel as though I am crazy for feeling the things that I'm feeling. I feel like I can't even trust myself. I also want to believe that my brother would never hurt me, but tell me a year ago that he confessed he was in love with me, I would have never believed it either. It's so terribly difficult for me to determine. If I say no to meeting up with them, I'm so afraid they're going to cut me off financially. They pay for all my expenses essentially. And I would be more than happy to find a job while in college and take out a loan if need be, as I truly just want to be safe. I guess what hurts more would be potentially excommunicate with my entire family. My parents have both handled this terribly, but I still deeply love them and I don't want to lose them forever. I just don't know if this is a risk I want to take. Would I be the asshole if I said no, despite my mom's assurance that I will be safe?
What the fuck is the mother thinking?
I don't
What is
know.
I don't want like what we're just gonna like oh I'm the mom, so therefore if I'm there nothing bad will happen and everything will be solved and it will be kisses and rainbows and we'll all make up and it'll be fine if mom's there. What okay.
I don't think that this is gonna turn into like violence or him trying to force himself
No.
on her, but I think it's keeping the wound open. Like I just don't see why they would not just straight up forbid him from visiting her, like just have some
Well, give it
distance.
time.
Yeah, give it
Just
time.
give it 6 months. Go to therapy, solve some stuff. Go counseling for 6 months. Don't talk. Like that's what you should as a parent be advocating for. You want the safety and protection of your kids. So
Yeah.
clearly something's wrong with your kid. Something's clearly wrong. So no, this is weird.
The parents are like coping. They're like, oh no, this isn't that bad. Like they can't believe that he's doing this, I guess. So
This is actually happening.
Okay.
Like what do they want? Like an in-person confession? Like
Okay, March 11 update, 5 days later. Hey guys, sorry I've been busy with school. This will be my last update until my brother and mother come. I reported my mother and brother to the campus security department, on which they flagged. I showed them as much evidence I could, mainly my phone logs and hundreds of messages from my brother. It's kind of a difficult situation since my brother and mother didn't directly threaten me, but they did say during the weekend they would assign someone to walk me to and from classes and other campus building. However, I contacted my counselor and we discussed the best plan of action for what I felt was most appropriate. I listened to everyone's suggestions and decided it would be best to go out of town during the week. I have already contacted my professors and they have agreed to give me extenuating circumstances, and I have friends in all my classes who can take notes for me. Did she tell her professors that her brother confessed to her?
sorry. Yeah, my brother confessed his love for
Yeah.
me, so now I'm gonna get out of town. Sorry, can you give me a couple more days? Maybe this is an old and elaborate lie just to
Yeah.
get extended circumstances on a fucking paper. That would be insane. Wait, if this is all made up just to get extra time on a test.
Jesus, dude. So
Oh
my
my god.
best
Yeah,
friend is
just
a
log into
god.
my homework.
Oh man. This is a roller coaster.
Holy fuck.
Okay, so then she says, my best friend is a godsend because she also agreed to take this week off and we're driving to her family's house a few hours away for the week. I'm so grateful I could cry. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulder. Funnily enough, my brother texted me yesterday. I check his texts every day in case they actually get threatening, and he sent, answer your fucking phone, at least for mom, she's getting worried. I also turned off location sharing services. Smart. I'm actually so fatigued. I feel like I'm relaying stuff that doesn't matter that much anymore. But this is just for the curious souls and as a way for me to vent.
What? Yeah, I thought she blocked him.
Yeah, I guess she just muted him, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought she blocked him.
Yeah. Like, why would you block, but like you keep the text open just to see what he might send? Like,
I don't get it. Well, then the text wouldn't go through.
yeah.
Okay. And then apparently she made another subreddit just to ask for a way to turn off location on iPhone without notifying the other party. Just Google it at this point. Like, just you don't need a
Yeah,
Reddit for everything.
Yeah.
Okay, March 21. Oh shit, 8 days later it's called I'm officially cut off. Lol, sorry for using a meme. I'm just using it to cope, really. My parents canceled my credit card, my phone service, and essentially everything else they provided for me. It's a good day because now I have no obligation to them anymore. Maybe I will write later about everything that happened because it's a lot, but I'm free, everyone. Thank you for your advice. It means a lot. It's a picture of, but I am free. Oh, the guy breaking the chain meme. The image shows a silhouetted person standing outdoor at sunset. Yeah, we know that one. And she didn't leave any comment. Wait, that's it? That's... I want to know what happened. Like...
Alright. I don't believe this. I don't. There's no way. Oh, they canceled everything, and now I'm cut off, and that's it. There's no way that happens like that. There's no way. There's no way. There's no explanation. There's no. I had a talk with my parents. They just. There's no way they said nothing, canceled everything, and that's it. There's no shot. Grok.
This is so often the case with victims of incest or misconduct, and so often the case when an adopted child is a victim of a biological child. Sorry to hear that your parents abandoned you instead of doing what was right. Many of us are rooting for you. I hope things turn out well for you eventually. This sucks, but I think you're safer for it. Have your other brother/sister been in touch? I wasn't keen on your sister's previous comment about you being an annoying extra or whatever she said. I felt like she was projecting, but I still hope you would get support from someone in your family. Damn, it saddens me that you were adopted into a family just to be abandoned again. Everybody's also roasting the parents in the comments. They're like absolute failures of parents.
Yeah, like that's not how parents act or behave. Like I can understand like parents like not wanting to believe something totally and taking a while to get it, but I just don't believe you would abandon your kid like that. Like
Yeah, she
I
got the
don't.
zone at the end. That's crazy.
Like there's just no fucking shots. Like parents are that like fucking evil.
Wow. I do feel like Reddit kind of amplified the situation in her head where she was like even more scared.
No, yeah, and it made it
Like
made it
Reddit
like
was being a little sycophantic. They're like, yeah, he's
Reddit,
definitely stalking you. He's probably checking your location every 3 seconds. It's like talking to ChatGPT.
people who use these subreddits, they want like extreme things. Like they
Yeah.
want the juice. And so they will like idealize a scenario of it being really extreme or insane or crazy. So they'll like talk about it as though if it is the most insane thing they've ever seen. And they kind of like dogpile on it like that. So yeah.
Yeah,
They
this is
definitely
from
made it.
March 2026. This is super recent. Some
wonder
people
if
are
there
like,
will
he
be.
definitely got this from his parents.
Oh. Oh dear. Oh no. What
Yeah,
does
he
that
clearly
mean?
got it from dear old mom and dad.
The mom and dad are actually related. They're secretly
No.
actually first cousins. That's where he got it from. Runs in the family, man. Oh.
Apparently, this kind of dynamic is also why foster children and adoptees are more vulnerable to incest, CSA, or other abuse, because it adds the convenient addition to the excuse pile of nothing happened, or if I did, the victim seduced the abuser, and besides, they're not really related. It also gives them a handy social out. You know how those people, those children, people from those kinds of family are. We did everything we could. Poor abuser or victim really did a number on them and took advantage of their love. They'll even say things like, maybe victim was abused before us, that's why they're acting out now, they're traumatized and blaming the wrong person. We're good and they're tragic and crazy, I guess our love couldn't heal them, we'll pray for them. Same as it ever. That's sad.
Crazy. That's it. Just call them crazy. Yeah, they
Yeah.
were traumatized. Yeah, I love that.
Wow. Yeah, for sure people ate this up like super drunk. Like the title was, she could have said
Oh, it had
stepbrother in the
everything.
title. It wasn't her
Yeah.
actual brother.
It had incest ties. It has
Yeah.
family drama. It has mothers getting involved. Dads getting conservative dads.
Victim
had
blaming, yeah.
victim blaming 101, stalking, harassment. It's hit the checklist of everything.
No, for real. Yo, Reddit ate that up like popcorn.
I expect a video of Voice Critical talking about this in a week's time.
Oh, it's not an actual stepbrother, I guess. True, it's not an actual stepbrother. How do you even call that? It's like a non-biological brother? Because a stepbrother is somebody from, like, your parents divorced and the new
Different
person.
family.
Yeah.
It's like two different families coming together that already existed before you, right? Could be later on, like 5-10 years later. This is more like, I don't know. They are siblings. They would have the same blood systemic as anybody, but one was just adopted. That's like literally it. But like, I don't know, maybe like one was 5 and the other was 3, right? So I guess like at 5, you already are like, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense because people have like such big age gaps in siblings anyway. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this whole thing. I've never really thought about it.
Foster brother.
Foster brother? Yeah, foster sibling. But they're not fostered. They were adopted. Like they were straight up adopted. Like to me, in my brain, that's like you are their family. Like you are like
Yeah.
your family as anyone. So like, I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
Like, if you're okay, this is what I don't get as well. If you're parents and you decide to like adopt someone, right? Because you really can't like. I imagine like a lot of people who like adopt kids. Again, I might be talking on my ass. Maybe someone correct me if I'm wrong. Like, surely you have a want and desire to protect this person.
Yeah.
You have a want and desire to raise them because you're adopting like someone else's child, right?
Of course.
I don't know why you would be so quick to cut people off. They're someone that you wanted to adopt. That makes crazy to me.
Yeah, the cutting her off makes no sense to me.
Especially because it happened so sudden. Like there was like no conversation, or we spoke and we
Yeah.
argued and they cut me off from everything. It's like, no, like they cut me off, let's say goodbye.
Maybe she just didn't show up to them traveling to her and they were like, okay, fuck you. I don't know.
Maybe? I don't know. It's such a cliffhanger. Like a bad cliffhanger.
Yeah, she wrote like fucking novels for all of the updates, and the last update she just left us on the cliffhanger.
The only thing I could think of is that maybe something like happened that made her not want to like carry on writing about it. or
Maybe.
something was at risk, or maybe someone found out that she knew, or I don't know. I don't know. Top 10 dramas that the lost a week, 10 out of 10. I was, I don't
Oh
know.
my
I hope
my.
this is a fucking thing. Jesus Christ.
I hope this story's fake. But it
Wait,
seems kind of
me
real.
too. The thing is, I hope it's fake, but I could believe something like this happening.
Yeah,
I
me
could
too.
100% believe that there has been
Yeah.
situations where there's families and there's siblings that aren't blood related, but they have like some shit going on. Like I fully believe that happening, and being a thing, and it's complicated as hell. But I think
Hopefully,
like,
yeah. I'll go
you
for
just
it.
have to like move on in a way. Like sometimes, like as adults, you realize that life isn't fair, right? And sometimes you
Uh-huh.
just have to do the thing and realize, okay, maybe I have these feelings for this person, but I'm an adult. I have to make choices. Life's
Yeah.
unfair. You like move on. That's what you do. Like unfortunately, you can't always have what maybe your brain wants. Like it's just I don't know. Strange.
I feel like this escalated like so much. It should have been just a simple rejection.
Yeah.
And, you surely this is a momentary thing because you're not feeling too well, brother. And
Yes.
you're gonna move on from it. And then we can be a family again in a couple months.
Do you know what made it? Do you know what makes me a little bit more skeptical about this whole thing? And why it sounds a bit more like fan fiction is the way that she described the brother as being someone, oh, he's 6'3", super popular, everybody likes him. So people reading this might be like, oh my god, okay, wait, so he's like a perfect guy? Wait, so you're saying that your brother's actually like the perfect guy, and like he's so popular and charismatic, and he's 6'3" and beautiful and funny, and like I was like, okay, that's giving me like alarm bells. Like okay, all this is happening, and he's your brother, and apparently he's like the perfect guy. Okay, and you have a conservative dad. That's like adding to the drama. I don't know. There's too many things are lining up here for me.
Yeah. And they live in conservative in California.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Wasn't the family basically siding with the brother though? Yeah, they were. They did. I don't think they believed. Like they believed her at first, but I think they couldn't coincide the image they had of their son with like what she was telling them. They were like, no, it's probably just a spur of the moment thing.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. If I'm a betting man, I think the confession really happened, but the fallout after was bullcrap. I don't know. Why would one thing be real and the other be bullcrap?
I don't know, but we should go on Poly Market and bet on this, whether it's real or not.
Will there be another update? Wait, that's
Yeah.
Polymorph. Will there? Will we get another one? Oh my god, I feel like I need to start all of my streams with like the poly market of the day.
Yeah.
Like, what are people betting on? That'd be. Oh my god, that's great.
They sided with their blood son and also their blood children, and also they felt family embarrassment trumps how uncomfortable she feels.
That's crazy. I feel like I don't know. This is wild. I feel like I have to go take a hot shower after like reading about all
Yes,
this.
yes.
I feel like I have to like cleanse myself from everything.
Wait, wait. You have to react to this clip. This is the perfect clip to react to after this.
Throne, and we're
What is this?
watching Game of Thrones.
Terrence Howard.
And I swear to God, if I see the actor
Patrick Bet
Joffrey
David. Game of
anywhere, I'm
Thrones
gonna be
messed me
like,
up.
this
I
guy.
still think
Like,
messed me up. Okay,
you literally watch it. You're like, what a piece of, you watch the mom. You watch some movies.
Yeah, the Game of Thrones messed me up. And I think it messed up a lot of the world
my
because
God.
it got everybody into incest porn. Because people started watching it. And how many people turned off the TV when Jaime and Cersei's hooked up? Or how many people got quiet and watched it? That was the incest that...
Honestly, the cameraman needs a raise. The pan to the other guy is perfect.
It was pushed inside of Game of Thrones
Oh my God,
and the House of
normalized.
Dragons. You know, it's almost being normalized. In a
Dude, no, I'm
sense.
telling you,
but I
like
bet you
on
incest
any
porn
explicit site,
went
like
up
step sibling
from
pornography
Game
went
of
up like
Game
crazy.
of Thrones.
Like
You know,
I
it's
feel like I'm
presented
not
for
making
7,
this
8
up in my
years in
head.
front of you.
Like it's just been
Now it's
because
normal.
that's what you could like legally get away with. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's
Like,
not because of Game of Thrones. I don't think it
no, maybe
is.
not. Maybe not.
But it's just so
Hopefully not.
funny because it's the biggest self-report. He's like, it got us all into incest prawn. And then they pan to the other guy's face.
And how many people turned off the TV
God,
when
and
Jamie
he's
and
just like,
Cersei's
what?
hooked up? Or how many
Speak
people
for yourself.
got quiet and watched it?
Like, literally speak for yourself.
That was the insane.
That's like insane. That's insane. Oh my God. I don't know, man.
This is the best react face. Oh my God. It's like, who is all of us? Fucking self-report.
That's like
It
not
basically
okay.
just confessed that he fucked him up. That it fucked him up, yeah.
Yeah, he just confessed that he watches it and he
Yeah.
consumes explicit stuff. But it's like, okay, well, that is the biggest self-report that I've ever seen. But also, I find it funny in the beginning. This guy's like, if I saw the actor Joffrey, I'd have like issues with you or whatever. That's crazy. Imagine seeing the kid or the actor and just being like, yeah, you can't see him but anything but the character he played. That's wild.
Apparently, this actor got like so much harassment, but because he played his role so well, it was like believable.
That's always an unfortunate reality if you play like a villain or someone bad. Or like, oh, I can't imagine. You know the guy who played that? Oh my God, what's it called? The serial killer. It was on Netflix. Oh, what's
Jeffrey
his name?
Dahmer?
Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can imagine that would have been difficult. Like,
at least this guy like played in a bunch of other roles. Like he was Quicksilver in
yeah,
X-Men and shit like that.
yeah. Oh my God, Jar
Jar Jar
Binks
Binks
VA.
VA got a lot of hate. Yeah, people hate Jar Jar Binks.
Oh my God. The same who played Dolores Umbridge in Harry Potter. Maybe for people who weren't British, but she was very much a respectable British
Yeah.
actress before Harry Potter. But people who weren't British, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've seen her in other movies too. She's got that look that's like perfect for those roles.
Like, have you seen The Crown? Probably not.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Oh, she's so great in it.
Yeah.
She's honestly, she was so good.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna go eat now. And this was great
Yes.
though.
I had to go for a hot shower.
Yeah.
Or cold. like cat TikToks or something.
Yeah. What a
I appreciate
roller
it.
coaster.
This had, bro, I feel like we've spoken about so many different things.
Yeah, we have. This was fun, and
did.
you were easy to talk to.
It was really, really fun. I really appreciate it. It was a good time.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you.
All right. You go eat. Go enjoy.
Thank you so much. Have a great rest of the stream. Bye-bye. Bye, chat.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
All right. That was fun. I made a new friend. Are you guys proud of me? I gotta pee so bad. It's kind of like the main reason why I'm ending. I didn't want to take another bathroom break. Oh, here. I'll rate somebody that's playing Resident Evil 4. Okay. I'm very tired. I'm gonna take a little break. Make sure to go watch my new video on YouTube. Thanks everybody that showed up today, and tomorrow I'll see you for the member stream. Bye everybody. Love ya.